Hello. I'm glad I don't have a schedule anymore. Hello, gamers. Welcome to hell. I'm so busy. All these Twitch ads where I watch the VODs, but they're not up to date. I have the minimum amount of Twitch ads possible, which is like 30 seconds every half hour. It is weird seeing you this time. That's because I was so busy today. Getting ever so closer to the year-long mark. I've been here for a year already. Oh, you haven't. Thanks for the resub, Colin, for 412 with your 8th month resub. You almost have a sub baby. 9 months. It's my favorite moon spider. Hello there. Alright guys, stream's over. It's bedtime. No, it's not. Busy doing what? So, here's what I did today. A lot. I woke up and contemplated my existence, and I thought, wow, this is grand. Then I had fucking 4 videos sent in that I had to... No, it was more than that. I had more than 4 videos sent in. I don't know how much it was exactly. And I had to confirm all of them, and there was problems with a few of them. And then I had to set up some other videos, and I had to create an ad, a HelloFresh ad, but the ad wasn't written correctly, so I had to rewrite it myself. And of course I had to edit the ad and put it into the video. And then I had a collab with a Riri that I had to record. And then my guildmates, they kicked me out of the raid group. They're like, your gear is too garbage. We can't bring you anymore. And I was like, shit. So some of them hit me up today. It's like, hey, do you want to run some dungeons to get some gear? And I was like, yeah, I do. So I did that. But I had to get a whole bunch of shit done. And then as soon as that was done, I had to do some more work, and I had to record a video, and I had to send some more videos off, and I had to create thumbnails, and I had to put it out, and it just took forever. Because all of this is very time-consuming shit. But it was just like normal work stuff. It's just, there was a lot of it because I'm very behind on what I'm supposed to do. Because I procrastinated all week. Y'all know how it is. It's Friday. So it's like, oh no. It's my hubris. My hubris is coming back to bite me in the butt. 11th month of the Moonies and Spiders. Thanks for the resub, Neo's Wingman. Why don't time stop? I know, right? Why can't time just stop? Damn, you got called up by your guild. Life is real new. They did. They kicked me off the raid team. It wasn't even like a, hey, you need to get your gear up, otherwise we're not going to let you in. It was a, you're off. You're no longer welcome. And it's because your gear sucks. And I was like, yeah, kind of extreme. I don't think so. But I'm going to get my gear up, and then I'll be back. If you want to hire a bitch to do video tasks, checking videos for bigger pay, I'll apply. SG Toy Box, are you proficient in catching video errors and also understand Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, MTG, World of Warcraft, and Dungeons and Dragons proficiently in order to catch if something's wrong? No? Then I guess I gotta do this shit myself. Logs would have done the same thing? Heck yeah. Logs on the bench now? Well, it's more like not being put on the bench and being kicked off the team. I can't even read the cards I play. I'm professional in Excel. Is that good enough? No. People had such time. If only I could clone myself. Then we'd have 2 people who did nothing all week. And I'd be in the exact same position I'm in right now. I'm handsome, that's all I can be. And then I messaged someone because I'm going to have someone who's going to help me record scripts. And I messaged them today and I was like, hey, do you have an ETA and when you can start? And they're like, nope, maybe at the end of the month. And I was like, shit, because I kind of needed you like today or within the next week, not the end of the month, because we're at the beginning of the month. That's a really long time away. Good morning, Logs. Hello there. Anyways, I have all these decks I need to play. We're going to go from the bottom to the top. I need to get these decks out of here so I can make new decks. And I have to stop making new ones and putting these at the bottom. So first up, we have Bamboo Turn Skip. I don't remember how to play this deck. I'm going to go play it in solo mode real quick. This is a combo deck. I need to know how to do it. Otherwise, I'm ham-boned. Let's go against my favorite practice partner. Just click stuff when it lights up. Guys, I'm so tired. How can I keep up such wonderful energy when I'm so tired? Why do I stream at the end of the day when I'm so tired? Going first? Hell yeah. Thanks for the New Year's bits. RPK96. It's New Year's cleaning day? Is it? It's a duel time. Alright, how do I do this combo? I don't remember. What is my best searcher? Ooh, Neospace Connector is a good one. I think Sublation Knight is also full combo. Connector into Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Activate Chicken Game. Activate Chicken Game's effect to draw a card. Nope. Okay, then we go into Isolde, Two Tales of the Noble Knights, and from here, I get to add a warrior from my deck to the hand, which cannot use its effect this turn. So I'll use this to grab Immortal Phoenix. Then we activate Isolde's effect to send one card from the deck to the graveyard, apparently. In order to special summon out one of these two cards. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard, special summon level 4 lower war monster from your hand, and if you do, your opponent cannot target with card effects this turn. If this card is special summon, you can activate this effect, treat it as a tuner, blah blah blah. Once per turn, you can either target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target, or when equip it, special summon it. If this card is equipped with destroy battle card effects, destroy this card instead. So Sublation Knight equips this card to special summon it. When you just don't treat it as a tuner. Okay, so that's how that works. What do we do with this card? Activate Cursed Bamboo Sword to search out. If you activate a Bamboo Sword card while this card is already face up in your spell and trap card zone, you can skip your next main phase 1. I need Bamboo Sword. How do I activate this card? Oh, it's Renauld, right? Mr. Logs, I just had a dream about your face reveal stream. Is this mean something? You guys want to see my face? I can show you my face right now. Look at me, I'm a spider. Get crunked. You can special summon. Oh, I can't. No, I can use this effect. Alright, this card doesn't stop the effect from being used this turn, huh? Well, I only play one Renaud. Should I play more? Yeah, you've been crunked again. Why does the spider have blades sticking out of his butt? I don't know. Hello, Mr. Senor Honora de Dulio. What? What is that? At least 2 is fine. If you control a fire war monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, treat this card as a tuner. You can special summon once per turn this way. If this card is special summoned, you can target one of your fire warrior monsters or one of your equipped spell cards that is banished or in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Oh my goodness gracious, this is the combo. Activate Renaud. Search out the golden bamboo sword. Okay. Then special summon from my hand. Wait, why do I have Codebreaker the Virus Swordsman? I need to get one more card out. If I get one more card out, I can go into Skull Dread. Logs does not recognize the name as Spanish. What? I don't know Spanish. El Tubre. I need to use 4 cards specifically to go into Yugioh's Skull Dread to activate its effect to draw. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Let's put this one back, and this one back. Okay, activate the Cursed Bamboo Sword on Yugioh, the Skull Dread. Activate the Burning Bamboo Sword. Activate Golden Bamboo Sword. Eternal World. Okay, now my opponent's turn is skipped. Ooh, I can special summon a monster from my hand. I can just special summon Immortal Phoenix, right? Wait, why the fuck do I have Marauding Captain in this deck? You like turtles? Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Battle phase, end phase. His turn was skipped. What an absolute buffoon. Okay, I think I know how to play this deck. It's a Morbin time. Activate Yugioh's Skull Dread. Activate Chicken Game to destroy this card. Activate this card to activate this card's effect to special summon Junk Forward from my hand. How did the turn skip happen? Because of game rules. Okay, then can I go for game? Guys, can I go for game? Guys, can I go for game? No. I don't know how to go for game. Can I go into Borosaur Dragon? How do I get the most amount of damage out with 3 cards on board? Wait, Borosaur? I don't know how to do this. Isolde link climbing into access code? Isolde? I can go into access code talker. And then just gain 4,000 attack. Isolde climb into access code. Can this card be used as a link material? Isolde, the 2 tails of the Noble Knights. Activate Isolde, the 2 tails of the Noble Knights. Codebreaker engine for game. I don't have the Codebreaker engine in my deck though. Is that the Yugioh spider? Oh my god, it's Hino Bobina. I am your biggest fan. I've known about you for a week. That's longer than any of your mods. Add this to my hand. Bina. No, it's Hina Bobina. Wow, that's longer than I've known about myself. Holy shit, no way. I wish I knew Hino Bobina more than you knew yourself. Use this as 2 materials. Use that and that. Nice. Hina Cochina. Activate access code talker. Target this one for 4,000 attack points. There we go. This should be enough to win. Oh, hey, the Dark Tools too. Getting on the ground floor of Hina Bobina. Is that the Dark Souls 2 streamer, Hino Bobina? Hello there, Mr. Logs. Hello there, Minimum. I think I understand how to do this combo now. You could have just gone for a game with 28 plus 3,000 plus 15 plus 9? Really? I had no idea. I finally finished that piece of garbage? You stream so late. I tried to watch to the end, but I had to go to sleep. So I could wake up early and lay in bed for 2 hours. Does anyone else go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and then just kind of lay there for 2 hours? Probably not, because I think most of you people have to like either go to school or work. It's because the night is so exciting. Same bestie all the time. Really? I love... Oh, I already do have this. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure it was very important. I don't need that. I also don't usually stream that late, but I just didn't want to stream DS2 again. You didn't want to play? It seemed like you liked the game. What do you mean? Bro, ain't no way you're playing this. I'm a genius. I'm in gold 3. Okay, change out decks, bamboo turn skip. Okay, guys. This is for the potential stream VOD. The clip. The clip on the clip channel. Hey guys. Today, in my YouTube channel, we're gonna play bamboo turn skip. How this deck works is we go into the burning bamboo sword, which skips my opponent's main phase 1. Fascinating. Then, we activate Terminal World to skip their main phase 2. Without a main phase 1 or a main phase 2, they can't have a turn. So we skip their turn. However, they do still get a draw phase and a standby phase. This is how we skip our opponent's turn. We can also use Thunder of Ruler to skip their standby phase. And if they skip their main phase 1, they cannot enter the battle phase and also have their turn skipped. How do we set up this combo? Isolde sets it up. That's it. Let's go. Fuck. Forgot to change the deck. Okay, bamboo turn skip. The most condescending explanation of a deck ever. I'm tired. It's midnight. The YouTuber intro is awful. Hey guys, it's me, YouTuber here. Fuck. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit me up on my Patreon, and then do my sponsors. HelloFresh, Skillshare, NordVPN. Do a Mr. Beast. I don't watch Mr. Beast. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I didn't draw into the combo. I'm ham-boned. Oh, I do have combo. Magic Spoon. Raid Shadow Legends. Raycon. Oh, I actually use Raycon. Like, they gave me a sponsorship a few years ago. And it was thanks to that I just use them now. What's Magic Spoon? Oh, I think Magic Spoon, like, denied me. They didn't want to work with me. They're like, no. I need to get a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. I need to tell my ad person, is like, hey, I need you to hit up Raid Shadow Legends next time they spam us and ask them for $10,000 exactly. Is there a card that shuffles cards from the banish or graveyard into the deck? If so, what is that card? There's plenty of cards that do that. There's a pot card that does that. Has subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Silence72743. Select a card to send from the deck to the graveyard. Yugi Cringe Tuber can't work with spoons. Infinite Impermanence. Haha, you absolute buffoon. You should have used that earlier. Because I still have the fucking combo, you... Oops, I said a bad word. I really gotta stop cussing because I have to, like, manually edit them out. And I don't like manually editing them out. It's a pain in the ass. Hey, Logs, can I have a job? I like doing monotonous tasks that can be done in a few days. No. We're not hiring anyone right now. I'm currently full on hiring people. But I can skip my opponent's turn. The late logs? I can't be late if I don't have a stream schedule. And then I can activate the golden bamboo sword. Oh my god, I drew into another terminal world. My opponent's turn is skipped. Don't quit! Don't quit! No! I literally just had the full combo in my hand. I didn't even need to do anything. His turn was skipped. He was just gonna have a constant turn skip. I really did skip their turn. Exactly. Damn, 100% win rate. Nice YouTube clip. We'll curse for you. Okay, well, I got the clip. I don't really need to play any more of this deck. I guess I can end the stream now. Bobina, are you still there? Are you streaming tonight? I know you love to stream super late at night. End the stream? No. If I did that, you guys would like it too much. That was boring? Shut up. I'm a genius. Crap. I have Renaud in my hand. I kind of need him. Good night, Mr. Logs. I'm not going to sleep yet. Special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, you can target a special one of your... And if you do, target one of your fire warrior monsters or one of your equip spells that's banished or in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Hopefully this works out. Logs, don't beat them. They're Snorlax. Why would I go easy on someone? Do you guys go easy on people just because they're children? Thanks for the sub, Twixim. Is Revival, Lord of Phantasm, Shimmery Scraper part of the Scrap archetype? Yes. Okay, add this card to my hand. You missed a sub who had a good question. Oh, I just read it right now. Infernobles? No, this is turn skip. Send this card to the graveyard. Add another Renaud to my hand. Activate Cursed Bamboo Sword. Activate Renaud. Select a card in your graveyard. This one. Did you already do Zawardle turn skip? Yeah, I just got the combo off again. My opponent's turn is like super skipped. It's so skipped that it's kind of hilarious. We activate this card. Full combo again. Literally full combo again. Put it on Isolde. Activate Burning Bamboo Sword to skip their main phase 1. Then skip their main phase 2. Then just a BM will skip their standby phase. I don't need to skip the standby phase. Their turn is already skipped. Well, I mean, actually, it doesn't skip their standby phase. It just activates during the standby phase. Their whole turn is just skipped. Main phase 1 is skipped. End phase. I'll take it. It's evil. I like it. I know, right? Okay. Alright. Okay. Activate Chicken Game. Let's get rid of it. Oops. Destroy this card. Alright. Activate Cursed Bamboo Sword. Bounce this card back to my hand and then activate it again, I guess. And then activate another Cursed Bamboo Sword. Select a monster to equip it to. We'll equip it to this one. Activate Burning Bamboo Sword. Special summon Immortal Phoenix. Select this card. Alright. Activate Isolde. One card. Send another Cursed Bamboo Sword to the graveyard. Send one face up. No, I don't want to negate my own effect. No, thank you. I don't think Logs drinks. No, I don't drink. I'm a sober individual. Okay, and then which card can I go into for the most amount of damage? Probably Codebreaker, the Virus Swordsman. Logs is like a dry sponge. There you are, Hino Bobina. I have a question for you. Are you streaming tonight? Sober Sally. Link climb. I don't want to think. Link climbing requires effort. No? Oh, okay. Activate Immortal Gear of Phoenix. End phase. Skip their turn. Imagine if you drink, you sounds drunk already. Hina Bobina, Fofina, Fofina. I know her name is funny. I'm setting up mods. Their whole turn is skipped. You're setting up mods? I need to set up mods too. They're playing Red Eyes. Oh, the poor baby. They're getting their turn skipped. What a BM. Yeah, let's just go into the battle phase. I'm a good mod. Are you? I should probably open up mod applications. But I'm not a mod yet. You should have used the equip to gain 500 attack. Oh yeah, probably. Wait, is her name not a reference to a song? I don't know, is it? Bamboo turn skip. I think I should probably do one more because these duels are very short. And I keep absolutely slapping my gold 3 players. The bully lags. First to go. My name is a reference to Hina Bobina. She's so fucking sarcastic. Alright, this is too hilarious. Time to downrank with Ghost Tricks. I'll probably downrank with whatever deck I play next. I don't want to be mod. I need to find some new mods and stuff. Hina Bobina, how do you choose mods? Rescue Rabbit is a cute. Yeah, that's the default pet. If someone's playing that, that means they don't have real ones. Okay, Neo Space Connector. Special summon junk forward from the hand. Only me? Mod me? No. Activate Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Send Curse Bamboo Sword to the graveyard. Oh my god, they're playing an FTK deck too. I set up bot apps using Google Docs. I just get people that are trustworthy regulars. Oh. Yeah, that's how most people do it. I live here to make mod. Me too. I exist just to be a Discord moderator. I thought it was a reference to The Name Game by Shirley Elis, where they take someone's name and do stuff like Hina, Nina, Bobina, Fina, Fofina, Fina, Fobina, Mina, Hina. Is that true? Select a card to add to your hand. Eel Discord mods? What's wrong with being a Discord mod? Send one card. Yes, it's based on that. I knew it. I knew that too. I'm a genius. Good taste. Activate Curse Bamboo Sword. Man, I easily got off this combo. This deck is too good. And I'm too good at this game. Okay. The Genius Logs? Why, thank you. Okay, Bamboo Sword. Alright, activate. Oh, I probably should have got the other one. Burning Bamboo Sword. Activate Cursed Bamboo Sword, targeting Isolde. Activate Burning Bamboo Sword. Activate Thunder of the Ruler. Special summon. Yeah, I don't need to special summon shit. I got this. Because they're going to skip the main phase 1. And then they're going to go into the draw phase. And then I'm going to activate Thunder of the Ruler. Oh crap, I said a bad word. I'm going to have to edit that out. Oh no. I hate saying bad words. It gives me more work to do. Thunder of the Ruler to skip their battle phase, which due to the rules mechanics, if you don't enter your battle phase, you can't enter the main phase 2. So their whole turn is skipped. Skip main phase 1 due to the effect of Burning Bamboo Sword. And then skip their battle phase. And phase. Touche. They quit out. It's a bot. It doesn't matter. They're not real people. Okay, well, I think that's enough of this deck. It literally wins every time. This is the deck that Miwa took into the tournament and won like everything. Yeah, they're just playing an FTK deck too. 100% win rate, exactly. Yeah, I FTK'd the FTK bot. I think they just quit if they go second. And turn skip, 2 OP. Exactly. FTK. Oh my god, you guys have matching slugs. Hino Bobina, do you want to come on and talk about your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck for a bit? What should we play next? Okay. Let me grab my headphones real quick. Don't do it. It's a trap. FTK go. I already have like a million FTKs. The Arcana Force deck? Oh, I should play the Arcana Force deck next. I only cry about beautiful things. Wait, what? Did someone ask what you cry about? He brought someone to tears last night? Who did? I like the beauty of living fluid. Oh, you mean when I was on Meowie stream? No, I also went on Hino Bobita's stream right after that. Logs did? Can you show the Iron Chain Mill list? It's not good. Fluid? 1 second. Let me give her a call. Hello there?
Hello?
Is that the Hino Bobina?
It's me. I'm the VTuber.
The V... Wow, how come you're so low over here?
How come I'm so low on Discord?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think that it might just be my microphone, because I literally have my own, like, my input volume set up to 200%, and it's still not high enough. So
Can I turn you up over here?
Do you have like a compressor or like a booster, some kind of VST plugin?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
I'm a YouTuber.
That's true. Yeah, I pay someone to do all of my audio stuff also. That's true. You could try setting me up on Discord like to 200%. That might help.
How do I do that in a... Oh!
Yeah, you're right.
There we go. I got it. You're at 200%.
Hey! Oh, yeah, Poggers.
Excellent.
So, how have you been? How have you been, Mr. The Logs?
Me? I've been so incredibly busy that I don't like to think about work. What about you?
Yeah, me, I decided to take the day off today because I wanted to just, you know, have a little bit of time, just enjoy my life, you know? I'm gonna die soon, so...
Soon?
Oh, what's that little creature? What's that little creature? There's
Which
like
one?
a little... It's like a little bird guy. With
Oh, he's the ritual, like, dude.
Oh,
it's like,
he's so cute.
yeah, he's so ugly. He's like in a bunch of ritual support cards.
Yeah, I like ugly things, you know?
Me too.
I like ugly creatures. Oh, let me get you my, let me get you a Fuji link, shall I?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I gotta get a better fucking PNG, because everyone always says, oh, her PNG is so cute. It doesn't fit her at all.
Really?
Yeah, people are fucking mean. I don't know.
I want to see the PNG.
You want to see it? Okay. Oh, the misery. Here you go. Yeah, they don't have, so you told me that they have the Madolce fields.
Yeah, it's not in the game yet, though.
Zam. Is there, like, did this game come out the same place everywhere in the world at the same time?
Kind of. It's just
Kind
like,
of?
it's just made by Konami, and they make very questionable decisions.
That's so true.
Like, the thing is, you think, like, you know, questionable decisions, oh, they're so greedy, they just do that for money and stuff. Like, no, they, like, make decisions that literally make no sense. They do stuff that lose them money for no reason.
Like Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro for Magic the Gathering makes decisions that are greedy but make them money.
Yeah.
But Konami just makes choices that are baffling to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So no one can really... understand.
Like,
Oh yeah, let me
what
put in this
what
Fuji.
could be possibly be going through their minds? I think about that because like Konami also makes video games. I have heard from sources that Konami's whole thing, like even back in the day, like in the 90s and stuff, was
Yeah.
that like management was always awful, but they just so happened to like get a bunch of really talented up and coming people like Hideo
Yes.
Kojima and the people that worked on the Silent Hill games, like Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 if you're feeling generous, and then the rest of them are bad. Origins is actually okay. Origins is alright.
Oh, this Fuji is cute.
Yeah, it's cute. It doesn't fit me. Hold on, I can change it. I can change it.
I wouldn't
as we
say
speak.
that.
I can change it. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get a good one.
No, it's great. Why would you want to change it?
Cause it's funny. Have you ever seen that? Like sometimes people will have like PNGs that change into something funny when they start talking, you know?
Oh, I have seen that,
always-
but none of them are like super that great.
Yeah.
Who's the cute chibi?
Hello, let's see. Oh, this one might be good. Let's try that.
You can just change it, Willie. Oh yeah, you can.
You can. I can change it whenever I want.
What are you changing it to?
I changed it to a little wiggly guy.
Oh my god! What the I gotta make it smaller now. It's too
Dude,
big.
he's going crazy. He's going wild.
He's going hog wild.
Yeah, he's just like me for real. I love wiggly little guys. Do you have a wiggly duel?
I don't have one because like everybody else has one, and it's like,
That's
why
true.
bother?
You know
I'd rather
what?
like
That is
commission another feed emote instead, because I think that would be like
true.
just
Yeah. Are you a
better all
foot
around. Because like I
connoisseur?
have a whole bunch of feed emotes, and I like to go into people's channels and just spam it until it gets banned.
That's true. You know, you're not allowed to have emotes that are just regular letters of the alphabet
Uh huh.
because you can use it to like bypass channel moderation settings, right? Like, you can
Oh.
spell bad words and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Mary found a good solution. She made the E backwards. It's a 9. It's a 9. Just don't talk about it.
Oh, the 9. I didn't know
Don't
that was
worry
an
about
E.
it. Yeah. It's so I don't know, cause she says that lowercase e is the funniest letter, but frankly I find lowercase h to be funnier.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something about it that's so awe-inspiring, you know.
No.
Okay, this one is good. This one is cute. This is one of my favorite emotes that I have, for sure.
Which one?
The
The
little-
9?
The little blanky one.
What blanky one?
The blanky one. I made my PNG into the blanky. He's
Oh!
going crazy.
Dude, yeah, I have a friend who has that. I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, the blankies.
The
People
blanket,
have
yeah, this
such
is my most used
good-
emote, one from Ame.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna
Yeah?
say something. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I'm gonna
It's-
say something.
So good. What?
In the world of content creation, you should steal as much as you can get away with, honestly.
Yes.
It's like if you see that someone has like a funny emote and you want to have one that's like it, just steal it. Just fucking take that shit.
You know what it's called?
What is it called?
Art.
Yeah.
You see, I read this book called Steal Like an Artist.
Yes.
And
oh,
basically, the book just goes about saying, like, every artist steals from
Yes.
many sources, or they call it inspiration.
yeah.
And it is so prevalent that if you find someone who's original, all that means is you don't know what their inspiration is.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
there is no such thing as original art.
That's honestly, have you ever heard of like this concept of like, I don't remember what the exact word for it is, but the idea that like two people can independently come up with the like exact same idea.
Yeah, it's
without
called
ever
parallel
hearing
thinking.
it. Yeah, parallel thinking. That's
Yeah.
what. So have you heard of Deadly Premonition?
No.
Okay, it's a really shitty game. That's
Oh, I think.
basically like it's basically Twin Peaks, but way stupider and shittier, right?
Wait, what's Twin Peaks?
You've never seen Twin Peaks?
No.
It's a television show by David Lynch that's about a FBI agent who goes to a small town in the Pacific Northwest to investigate the tragic murder of a young girl.
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of crazy stuff that happens. It's really weird and crazy. And Deadly Premonition is about an FBI agent who goes to a town in the Pacific Northwest to investigate the tragic death of a young girl.
Yeah.
And a bunch of weird and crazy stuff happens.
That sounds just like, the premise of like a mystery novel or something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, but it's like, so David, do you know Dune? Like the series, the books? That lady is cute. Oh my goodness, with the dress.
You like Lovely Lady?
Yeah, she's. I like her.
Yeah, I love her. Like, I've never built a deck based on aesthetics alone until this girl came out.
Oh, she's so cute. I love big dresses. I'm a big fan of them. Sounds like the X-Files. Yeah, it's very surreal. David Lynch likes to make very surreal type stuff. You know?
Oh no. Yeah, I know who David Lynch is, but like...
Yeah.
Was that a video that he... Whatchamacallit? The video game was made by David Lynch?
No, it was made by a Japanese guy named Swery65.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone's like, he just stole from David Lynch.
Oh. Wait. You were saying, like, have you heard about this game to this other game? Because you were going to talk about something.
Oh yeah, Parallel Ideas.
Oh yeah, parallel thinking.
So people think that Swery stole from David Lynch, but Swery says that it's just parallel thinking.
Oh.
It doesn't. I think that I'm very fascinated by like insane, crazy auteurs, right?
Yeah.
Like Hideo Kojima, right?
Yeah.
Where he just thinks in a way that nobody else does.
Uh-huh.
And there's like a little group of them in Japan. Like Swery65 is a crazy guy, and then Suda51 is also a crazy guy. What's going on here? What's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh?
There's just a lot happening. It's a Labyrinth player who's fighting for his life right now.
What does Labyrinth do?
Labyrinth's it's a really good like trap-based deck.
Oh, okay.
Where like if all their effects revolve around if you use a normal trap card to remove a card from the field, then you gain a whole bunch of advantage.
Oh, okay.
And it's very good at it.
So, as someone who has played many of the major card games that are available for purchase,
yeah,
what would you say is like the main differentiating thing between Yu-Gi-Oh and something like Magic the Gathering?
Oh, excellent question.
Thank you.
You see, the main difference is a lack of a resource system. So in Magic, you have to pay mana to do everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Yu-Gi-Oh just fundamentally does not have that.
Yeah.
And since it lacks a resource system, cards that gain card advantage are just infinitely more valuable.
Yes.
Because you can spit out every card from your hand on your first turn.
Exactly.
And
so it's like...
Wait, go ahead.
Yugioh.
Oh, Yugioh? No, Yugioh? What did you say?
I was just gonna say that, like, the Pot of Greed is so fucking broken in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh because there's no resource system like that, whereas in, like, Pokemon TCG, being able to draw even 3 or 4 cards and the effect of a card isn't actually that good.
Yeah, and the Pokemon TCG, that's true. But the thing is, in Magic, if there was like a sorcery speed card that drew you 2 cards that cost 0 mana, they'd fucking love it too.
That would be insane.
That'd be insane. That's why it's insane in Yu-Gi-Oh because everything costs 0 mana.
That's true, yeah. Because most of the things in Magic the Gathering are like, it's very interesting. I would say, so I play Commander when I play Magic the Gathering, which is more fun because it's 4-player.
Yeah,
it's like
we mentioned Commander a lot in our videos.
Yeah, it's fun. But, and so, like, a lot of the top tier Commander decks are ones that are just based around, like, so is this part gonna go on YouTube?
If we talk about something interesting, maybe.
Okay,
I mean, if you don't want it to, I can just not do it.
So I don't want you to. So a lot of the Magic the Gathering Commander decks, the way I like to describe them is you show up to the orgy and impress everyone by showing them how fast you can jerk yourself off, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to interact with anybody. You just want to, you're like, ooh, look at me, I win, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, that's when you get shit like Atraxia and so many cards that are like, oh, all of your opponents have to do this thing. All of your opponents have to, you know, take this shitty effect, but you don't have to do it, right? But the more fun stuff is like everybody goes crazy, everyone goes wacky, everyone goes wild.
Yeah, everybody goes hog wild.
Yeah, exactly. The solitaire decks are no fun.
Oh, it's kind of like there's that one card that comes up a lot in videos. It's like a pirate that gives you a whole bunch of treasures.
Dockside Extortionist.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
Dockside.
It's terrible in every other format. Commander though, broke.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Everybody plays it.
That's what's fun about it, is that like Commander makes things that are like not as good in like a 1v1 format into something that's actually really good, right?
Yeah.
You get like shit like, I mean, but then you get the Azorius players and they play shit like Smothering Tide and Rhystic Study, and then instead of just having on the opponent's turn be like, oh, do you pay for Tithe? Do you pay for Rhystic Study? You have to ask it to everybody 3 times. It's so annoying.
Yeah, this like it's funny that like those kinds of decks in Magic, which are called what is it? Stacks deck, yeah. In Yu-Gi-Oh we just call those like floodgates. And the floodgates in Magic are so much more balanced than Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh has like, you know, those kinds of effects like out the wazoo, and they have no maintenance costs. They don't cost anything to use either. So they just exist forever.
It's just like fuck you forever kind of.
Yeah, it's fuck you forever, and they're better too.
Yeah.
And everybody hates them. Nobody likes them.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, they keep making more of them.
They keep doing more of it. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since Xyz was like the newest thing.
Xyz, yeah, 2015. You said that on your stream last night.
Yeah, so like the things that were top tier were like spell books and Odin stuff. I don't actually remember what the
Odin. I doubt Odin stuff was ever top tier.
Maybe. I don't know. It's something to do with Norse mythology. I wasn't really paying attention though. Yeah.
Norse? Yeah. Norse cards are a joke.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they really like a big funny haha like the unglued set in Magic?
What is a good like comparison?
Maybe I do mean Norden. Hold on, let me look this up.
The Nordics? No, Nordics are garbage. They're just bad.
Norden.
Oh, Norden. Wait, was Norden out? Oh yeah, Norden was out at the time.
Limited edition.
Yeah, Elder Entity Norden was super good, but he's not part of the Nordic archetype. The Elder Entities, yeah, those are good.
It's hard for me. Back then, I played Medolces and Agents, like Agent of Venus, Agent.
Oh yeah, Agents were good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like them. They're like the fairies, right? Fairy.
Yeah, they're fairies, and they bring out like Archlord Christian to lock out your opponent.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, like Medolces right now are like one of the top 10 best decks in Master Duel at the moment.
You love to see it. You love to see a real one making it in this day and age.
Yeah, they're doing great.
I love those.
Full power Zoo meta. No, Zoo came out in 2017, so she's definitely not talking about that.
Definitely not talking about Zoo.
Yeah, definitely not talking about Zoo.
Old hazy memories of playing on Duel Links. I got all of my information doxed because of Duel Links, and I got like a bunch of my stuff stolen.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because they had like a password leak. And it was like the same user, the email and password I used for everything. And people just like stole like my Minecraft account and a bunch of other bullshit that I had just randomly. There were like 90 people using my Spotify at one point. It was awful.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I know, right? And like I didn't even notice for the longest time.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Yeah, I use like a different password for everything.
Yeah, I learned a valuable lesson. The greatest invention ever made by a tech company was like the Chrome thing where it's like, do you want us to fucking auto-generate a password for you and just remember it all the time?
Yeah.
It's like, so yes, Oomphy. Yes, please.
Yeah, I use that too. The auto-generated one, and I have like a really annoying password on like one of my Twitter accounts. So whenever they log me out on my phone,
Oh,
I was
God,
like,
it's so bad.
yeah, it takes like a minute to type it in.
Yeah, don't do that for like anything you want to like log on to on your smart TV though, because it's like, okay,
Oh no, yeah, that's
alrighty,
true.
time to log into Hulu on my smart TV. The password is C capital H 7 ampersand Q
Yeah.
5. It's,
I with an accent.
yeah.
Okay. I think I
Yeah,
should.
my Minecraft, they stole it and they changed the name of it. It was fucked up.
That's so sad.
I know.
Oh,
I managed
come on.
broomstick handle, pens, pencils, umbrella handle. Have you seen that video?
No.
It's great. It's called Things I've Shoved Up My Arse. It's a good video.
Oh my god.
So, how about, so there's this card in Magic the Gathering called
Yeah.
Lavinia, Azorius Renegade, and, she's a motherfucker's card, because basically what she does is she counters every spell that wasn't, if you don't spend mana to cast a spell, she counters it, right? So if you have something like, Omniscience or whatever going, she just completely counters that. And then she also has an ability. So you use that ability in conjunction with things like Knowledge Pool and Omen Machine, which normally are balanced by letting everyone do that effect.
Yeah.
But it basically locks every single opponent that you have out of playing the game at all, because they can't. Every card they cast would be for free. And because she counters everything that would be for free, it just automatically counters everything. So that's a really good way to make everybody want to slit your throat at Friday Night Magic.
It's just playing floodgates.
Yeah, exactly. I can't, like, that's the thing about these fucking online card game formats, is that these motherfuckers wouldn't be able to play shit like Floodgates if they actually went to a physical card game store, right? Because everybody would just fucking shove them out of the store. They'd beat them up. They'd steal their cards. They'd throw them on the ground. They'd spit on them.
One of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, before it was banned like a couple months ago, was something called Mystic Mine, which is a field spell that has the effect where if you control less monsters than your opponent, then your opponent cannot activate monster effects or attack. And it's like such a simple effect. But the thing is, modern Yu-Gi-Oh has moved to the point where everything's monster effect heavy. And it's to the point where if you activate Mystic Mine and you have no cards on your side of the field and your opponent has one monster, you basically just win the game because they can't out it.
Oh my god.
Because like if they can't activate monster effects, they can't destroy the card because most destruction is through monster effects. And they can't attack, so they can't deal damage. And if you just have less cards in your deck, more cards in your deck than your opponent, you can just wait until your opponent runs out of cards.
Oh my gosh. That's such a wiener tactic.
Yeah, it won so many events because it's like
That's so lame. Come on.
everybody hated it. It's like the most hated card ever.
Literally nobody liked it.
Literally nobody liked it. They're like, Konami, why haven't you banned this card yet? Like it keeps winning events and nobody likes it, and it like makes games take forever.
It's kind of beautiful though if you think about it. Like they just
it's great. I love it. Like I play Floodgates all the
card.
time because I want to ruin my opponent's time. Like, can you even have fun if you're not ruining your opponent's day?
Yeah, literally, like fun is a finite resource in the world, and I don't think that my opponent should be able to have it, right?
Exactly. And it's so much more. Yeah.
They have, the less fun I get.
Yeah, so I play Floodgates a lot. I love Floodgates. But if you play Floodgates, people look at you funny. They like, yeah, you're right. Like people get mad at you. Sometimes people post on Twitter. It's like, why don't people like that I'm playing this Floodgate deck? Or it's like, why are people so angry at me whenever I play this deck?
People get really mad over competitive games, which makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
People put a lot of their ego into something that's competitive. I should know this because I've played World of Warcraft, and
You never played competitively though.
I I played PvP.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What was your best rank?
Not much, but I still did it. You know?
What was it?
I don't remember. I forgot.
You said you did competitive PvP though. What was like the ballpark for it?
Well, I mean, but it's competitive as in like you're competing against other players.
I guess. Did you make it?
It's competitive if you compete.
Did you make it to 1750?
What does that mean?
Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cute lady again.
Yeah, she's great. Oh, you're actually watching the duel?
Yeah, I know about card games.
Yeah, you're like a Pokemon and MTG connoisseur.
Yeah. I know. I did play Yugioh for a little bit. I was pretty into it when I did play it, and then
We should do a Yu-Gi-Oh collab.
oh,
We can do Yu-Gi-Oh. We can
Do you
play
play-
Yu-Gi-Oh together.
I played Duel Links a lot for a while,
I played a ton of Duel Links.
but I fell off when it reached the point that you do in most free-to-play games, where you run out of the free resource and all of the stuff that you have has gotten power crept and
Yeah.
sucks now, and I didn't want to spend money, so I stopped playing.
Yeah. You see, I can like write it off as a business expense.
I know, right? I thought that like as a VTuber I'd be able to do that. I got into VTuber because I was like, I'm gonna spend so much money on Fate Grand Order on stream and I'm gonna write it off as a business expense. But
Yeah.
that's just not how life turned out, I guess.
Did you not?
No, I never streamed Fate Grand Order once.
Why not?
I was too busy playing Bug Snacks.
What's that?
You've never heard of Bug Snacks?
No. Is it fun?
Oh, it's such a cute little game. It's about you play as grumpuses, and they're like these weird Muppet guys, and you go to an island where there's a bunch of sentient food with big googly eyes, and they run around, and you just gotta catch them and eat them.
Uh-huh.
And they just say their names like Pokemon, and there's a sandwich, and his name is Sandopede. And you go Sandopede.
Oh my god, it's literally just Pokemon.
That's really funny. And there's a guy, the perfect video game character design is a man, he's named Bunger.
Uh-huh.
He's a cheeseburger with big googly eyes, and he's got curly fry French fry legs.
Yeah.
And he's got little tusks made out of curly fry French fries as well, so he's like a little guy and he runs around.
Fascinating.
He's so cute. I love that guy. But yeah, so I mean, you can see why I was busy doing that instead of, you know, like
That game doesn't sound like it has that much content though. You could play it for like one stream and then you'd be done forever.
No, but then there's grumpuses, and then the grumpuses are really depressed, right? So like,
why
you
are
have
they
to
depressed?
Because their lives suck. And nobody likes them.
Why do their lives suck? They live on a beautiful island.
They live on a deserted island, and they are so incompetent they can't even catch their own food. So you have to go do it.
Oh.
And then they're like, I suck. Help me. And, like,
oh no, my life.
Yeah, there's this one guy, and he doesn't want to eat the bug snacks. He keeps them as pets. And there's this lady named Wiggle, and she pretends to be romantically interested in him so that she can eat his fucking bug snacks while he sleeps. It's fucked up. It's actually scary, right?
There's so much lore to this game. What the hell?
You know Caro Caro Bonito?
No.
Do you know the song that's like, how many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin turn pink? That one?
No, I've literally never heard that before.
Oh, okay. It's it was a meme song a little bit for a while. But, okay, so they're a band. And they made a song for Bug Snacks. It's really cute.
For
They
Bug
just
Snacks?
surrendered? Oh my goodness.
Well, they surrendered because I was going to skip their turn.
You were just gonna kill them?
Yeah, I was going to win.
Wow.
They got
Yu-Gi-Oh
completely
is really
ham-boned.
cool.
I'm surprised I got the combo.
You know, sometimes you earn it. It's a wheel guy?
Yeah, it's the gear guys. They're literally like sentient gears.
That's awesome. How is Ancient Gear Golems doing?
Ancient Gear Golem? Oh my goodness gracious. Were you a fan of the Ancient Gears in Duel Links?
Yes, I was a fan of Ancient Gears and Duel Links, and I liked the Ancient Gear Golem decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Crowler was funny.
Yeah, so I was playing Ancient Gears on stream like last week.
Ooh, nice.
And I can confidently report to you that they're terrible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's so bad.
What's so bad about them?
They fucking suck. So modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like, if your cards can't summon themselves from your hand, you're screwed.
Oh, so true. Like, I literally, okay. So I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In the way that kids play Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're a kid, where it's like, you just put your cards out and you just like, my number's higher, I win. You don't actually play the card game, right?
Yeah, I played that too.
But when I actually started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For real, it was at that phase where it was like, if it doesn't special summon itself from your hand or some effect, it's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So like, I was like, how the fuck? I literally did not even know how to, like, normal summon, like, a 5-star or more creature. I was like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to get this bitch out there?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a special effect. That
so
puts it on
bad.
the field.
Yeah, your one normal summon per turn. Special summoning was super rare.
Yeah. Max C isn't banned anymore?
No, it's banned everywhere except for this game.
Well, yeah. It's because it's busted.
This is like, I made a 30-minute video just explaining why this card is broken and should never be unbanned.
That's so great. And then you're playing it.
Of course, it's so broken. Like, literally just wins you games on its own.
Of course, right? That's
Yeah.
so. In Magic the Gathering, again, in Commander, pretty much, literally almost every single card is legal, even going back to like the Power 9, right? Like the
The
strongest
Moxen
Magic
too?
cards. Yes, they're all legal in Commander.
Whoa.
So like, but because it's not a competitive format, right? So,
Yeah. But like,
you know,
just because it's not a competitive form doesn't mean people aren't going to take it like seriously, just ruin other people's time.
Oh, you bet your sweet bippy, my dude. They're definitely gonna be running that. Oh, here's this $9,000 commander deck that's got a Black Lotus and all the Moxes and fucking Time Warp, whatever that card that literally just resets the game is called.
They have one like that?
Yes, that's one of the Power 9, I think.
Oh yeah, it's probably one of the Power 9, yeah.
Yeah. Where it's literally just like every player takes everything that's on the field and in their graveyard and everywhere and shuffles it back into their freaking library and then draws 7 cards. So it just resets the whole game and it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah,
My
like
accent sounds familiar.
No, funny thing is, I know that a card like that exists in Magic, I just don't remember like the exact effect. Because there's a card like that in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is banned.
Yes,
because it has the same effect. And there's also a card like that in Pokemon, which is banned.
Yes, of course.
Lysandra's like trump card for the same
Lysandra's
reason.
trump card. Yeah. It's got a really cool full art, though.
Yeah, it does. I used like the thumbnail of one of my videos.
Time.
Oh, is it Wheel of Time? My favorite Magic card is Shahrazad. Oh my god, we talk about that card so much in the videos.
Time Twister. Shuffle your hand. Yes, set Time Twister aside in a new graveyard pile. Shuffle your hand, library, and graveyard into a new library and draw a new hand of 7 cards, leaving all cards in play as they were, and opponents must do the same. $5,000 for a heavily played.
Holy shit.
Card. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a big thing, actually, where Magic the Gathering cards were considered to be like an investment for a lot of people, right? Oh, that girl's so cute! Oh my goodness!
I know, right?
Ona? Oh, she's one of my favorite yokai.
I know, I love this card. It's so good.
You know, that's something I do actually really like about the aesthetics of Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like in Magic the Gathering players are like, ew, anime is cringe, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, yeah, we got our cute anime. You can have your cute anime girls, or your big dragons, or your silly wizards.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has like everything. I think the Magic the Gathering art
ugly
is so ugly.
It's so freaking ugly. The game is fun, but it's so ugly.
The thing is, to go even further, I think even Magic players don't like the art.
No, I have examples
for it. But you go ahead. Finish your.
I would be inclined to agree with you, but I have literally had people talk to me. They'd be like, "It's not ugly. Look at this card. Isn't it cute? Look at." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how are you?" Like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I like cute stuff. I like Sanrio and Hello Kitty. I'm like a toxic Sanrio girl." And they're like, "Oh, look at this magic card. Isn't it cute?" And I'm like, "No, it's just it's just an animal. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's not kawaii."
Yeah, they're all ugly.
It's so ugly.
And the reason why I say that
Yeah.
is because, so like, I make thumbnails for all these fucking channels. And when I go online and I need to look at for renders of cards.
You gotta like try and find something that's appealing to look at.
No. It's not even that. When I go online to look for like Yu-Gi-Oh card renders, for like just, you know, fans will take Yu-Gi-Oh cards and recreate them to be super high quality for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Just because they
like they just do it to have super high quality renders on the internet, and there's so many people who do it. So if I want like a high quality image of a card, a fan has made like 5 different of them. It's so easy to find super high quality art of like any of these goddamn cards. Also, if you want to find full renders where people like take out, you know, all the background shit, so you can just use it with like, you know, a transparent background, super easy. Like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Magic, none of it.
It's because it's ugly.
It just doesn't exist. Like, people don't fucking make like fan edits of Magic cards, and they also don't bother with the art to like take out images and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it's just there's none of it. There's like no fan art either. Like, no one cares about Magic art, and Magic is huge.
Weird. It's the most popular card game in
It
the world.
is. It's the most popular card game in the West, and yet there's a shit ton of Yu-Gi-Oh art out there, and there's none for Magic.
There's a few, like if you go on Etsy, you can find some like proxies.
No, yeah, I know Etsy too. Like I checked, I was actually looking today, and I went on Etsy, and I couldn't find anything there either.
You find like big-breasted anime women cards for.
No, I needed a blood token render because I need a really high quality image of just a blood token.
You're so desperate. You're looking on Etsy, please.
I looked everywhere. I even went to fucking like. Oh my god.
This card. That's so fucking fucked up.
I went on Etsy. All I needed was, you know, the blood token.
Let me look at it.
It's like it's generated by like vampires.
Oh yes, yeah.
All I needed was a high quality blood token. That's it.
These are all really shit.
Yeah.
These are all bad. You could make your own in MS Paint.
Yeah, I needed just a high quality image of a blood token for a video. And I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it. Everything was fucking blurry. I went on Etsy too, and there was some really cool looking ones on Etsy, but they didn't have the text on it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
I would rather just make my own custom card images. If this was Yu-Gi-Oh, I would have found it like instantly because people love to make that shit.
Do you know about Magic the Gathering Secret Lairs?
What's that?
So it's like a special alternate art thing that they release for some of their cards. Can I show you one of the worst designed cards I've ever seen in my entire life?
Sure.
They're so ugly. They're so ugly. I hate these fucking things. So bad. Okay. Tell me, what does this convey? How, at a glance, what do you see here? Oh, it didn't freaking embed properly, those sons of bitches. Fine,
Let me
just take a
see.
screenshot of it. Here we go.
Is this a cereal mascot?
Yes, it is that. Here we go.
Did
This is a
you
Magic
mean
the Gathering card.
that's an MTG card? I mean, that's cool.
It's cool, but it's so hard to read. How are you supposed to figure out what the information on this card is?
Wait, that's a full card?
Oh yeah, this is a real card. It's not tournament legal because it's double-sided, but it is a card that they did release that you could hypothetically play with.
Where's the text?
It's on the back.
Oh,
That's why it's
of
not
course I can't
tournament
fucking
legal.
read it.
Yeah.
The text is on the
There he
back.
is. He's a dinosaur creature.
Yeah, that's cool. Wait,
I
what about it
guess.
though?
It's just hard to read. It's kind of ugly.
Oh, the second part of it, legendary creature. Oh my god, it's like
Oh, Jesus Christ.
that's
Found
so
ones that are
cool.
these ones are ostensibly not. These ones are tournament legal because they're not double-sided, but holy shit, are these hard to read. Check that out. It looks really cool, but
Oh yeah, Magic cards are crazy.
I know, yeah.
Is that one legal to play?
Yes, should be, because it's not a double-sided card. It's based on acid, I guess.
It's like here, let me see if I can show it to chat.
Uh-huh. But yeah, so people like considered Magic the Gathering cards to be like a financial investment for a really long time, and then when they did that reprint for the 30th anniversary or whatever.
Yeah.
Where you could pay $1,000 for 4 packs of non-tournament legal proxies.
Yeah.
People were like pooping their pants. They were like, "No, they're reprinting Black Lotuses. No!"
Literally shitting and farting.
Shitting and pooping and crying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was so funny when they had that thing. This is the card she was showing. This is apparently an official Magic card.
Yes, it is. This is something that people have been getting really mad about too, because there are people who are like, Magic the Gathering should be serious and it's good as it is, and I don't like that they're putting in the Burger King and Fortnite, the Battle Bus.
Yeah.
But frankly, I find the idea of Teferi being tapped to drive the Battle Bus is one of the funniest things you could ever say, right? I tapped Teferi to pilot the Battle Bus.
Why is it so ugly? It's cool. It's ugly on purpose.
Yeah, it's ugly because it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be ugly.
It's supposed to be ugly. They did do a secret lair drop that had Junji Ito art though, which was really
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I actually have them with me.
You
I
own them?
hoard them. I do, yeah.
Yeah, so it sounds like Magic occasionally has cool art sets.
Yes, occasionally, but
Occasionally, but that's not the norm.
yeah, a lot of them are really ugly.
Yeah, they're really ugly, and it's like, I know the Magic I know a lot of people who've talked about Magic, like, one of the first things they talk about, one of the selling points is how cool the art is. And I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't sound right. I think you guys think the art is cool, but don't actually appreciate as much as people appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh art.
No, I think that people who think that Magic the Gathering has maybe they're just different, you know? Maybe they're not
Maybe,
the
yeah,
same.
maybe they're just art enjoyers, but they're not the kinds of people who enjoy the art and just post it online.
Yeah, maybe. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah, I feel like Magic would probably do better with its own existing audience if they just went with, like, more anime art.
Really?
Just like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think they would probably like it better. If they went with, like, waifu bait, I'm sure the Magic community would fucking love it.
They did do a secret lair drop where they did like little chibi versions of a lot of the significant like planeswalkers and stuff from Magic the Gathering, and people did not like those.
I think they have to, like, go a little bit further than that and just do more than one set. And, like, chibi
Yeah.
versions, who cares about that?
It-
Like,
it
people in
could
Yu-Gi-Oh don't
always-
even care about the chibi versions of cards.
Yeah, it could always also be like a vocal minority, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But what's funny about, like, you know, the 30th anniversary thing is, like, Yu-Gi-Oh had its 25th anniversary, and they released a set of, like, old packs too. Except Yu-Gi-Oh's cards were legal, and their box only cost $25 instead of $1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
So
everybo-
they just fucked the value of the old cards.
No. Yu-Gi-Oh constantly reprints their old cards.
Oh, okay.
Like I
It's
said,
not-
like Konami, they do things that don't really make sense, and sometimes they do things that are consumer friendly for no reason.
You know what? It's like they're making all their business decisions with a random number generator.
Yeah, it's almost like that. Konami will just randomly make reprints of cards that everybody wants.
That's beautiful.
Like, they'll just put out a set that's like, hey, we're going to put out a new set, and it's just full of staples that people use all the time.
That's beautiful.
Literally
Magic
just to
the
make them cheaper.
Gathering would never do that.
Yeah. And they do that like maybe once a year. Like it is a common thing. So like them just re-releasing old packs, everybody's like, nice. It's gonna lower like the cost of like old formats. Everybody was like super excited for it. And they were just like making fun of Magic for it because like, you know, Magic has all the formats and stuff.
Yeah.
And Yu-Gi-Oh just has the one format where every card that's ever existed is legal.
Yeah, apparently so Commander is kind of like that. Every card that
Yeah, Commander's kind of like that.
Except for the unglued and unhinged cards, which makes sense because those are literally stuff like if you sneak this card onto the table without your opponents noticing, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like
yeah, the funny sets.
Yeah. The
I like
clown
the one that's
tribal.
like the confetti.
Yeah,
the chaos confetti.
Chaos confetti. It's
Based
so
on
funny.
chaos orb.
Yeah. You just rip the card up. There's one. There's one called like I don't remember what it's called, but the effect of the card is target player has to get up and get you a drink, which is really funny.
Coming from Magic to Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm trying to make sense of things. Oh my god, you'll be so so confused. I think Magic is way easier to pick up as a new player than Yu-Gi-Oh.
I agree, because Yu-Gi-Oh kind of feels like there's a lot of like every deck and monster is like a case-by-case thing where it's like, okay, you got to read all the text and you got to know, okay, so this archetype like runs like this and this is the monster effect and like this is the thing. Whereas with Magic, it's kind of like you can get an idea of what a deck is gonna do based on the color. It's like, okay, if it's red, it's like really fast ramp and you know, like big normal like damage spells. And
wait. I'm new to Magic. Can I try to guess what all the colors do?
Yes, please do. Please.
So red is fast. That's haste. That's burn.
Yes.
Blue is counter spells.
Yes.
And draw
Blue
spells.
You tell everyone in the world to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, white is life gain.
White is awful.
And creature swarm.
Yeah.
Black is like destruction and discards.
They're
like the only ones I know that have like a whole bunch of destruction spells and actually discard from your opponent's hand.
Yeah. Black is also very
zombies.
famous for like sacrificing your own life to do powerful fights.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because like in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's like a nothing cost.
Yeah.
It's like I just forgot that it exists on those cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. And then green is like zoo. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of creatures. Everything is creature based.
Green is like really fast ramp and really big guys.
Really big guys? I just think of it as like the creature deck, because like all their spells have to do with creatures in some way.
Yeah. Lots of creatures, lots of land gain type stuff.
Yeah, they're ramp too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And I think that's all the colors, right?
I think no. They added purple recently.
There's no purple. You fucking liar. Oh, I'm sorry. You are a valued guest on this stream, and I would never.
That's okay.
I would never say such things.
They added purple when they added the Fortnite expansion to Magic the Gathering.
No, they didn't. You fucking lie all the. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to call you out like that. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
I only lie if it's funny.
I can't believe it. You lie with such confidence too that I just believe you for a second.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's
She's a hot shit.
Okay, here's a real test. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the names of the different color combos? Like if you have red and white in a deck, what's that called?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I made a video on it, but I don't remember. I know they have like specific names for it.
And they suck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know they have specific names for all the color combinations, and they have specific names for 3 color combinations.
Yes, they do.
And I was like, whoa, these names are not easy to read either. That was a pain in the ass to record that script.
So, 2 color combos are named after, 2 color combos are named after guilds that are factions.
Oh yeah, the guilds.
So like all the cards, it's like Dimir Guildgate. That's a card that.
Yeah, Ravnica.
gives you black and white mana. So for the 2-color combos, it's Azorius, which is white-black, Dimir, which is blue-black. My personal favorite color combos are Esper, Azorius, and Dimir. So that's how you know that I get all the bitches.
Why is that like?
Those are the most notoriously hated color combos.
Wait, what was it? Blue?
White, blue, blue, black, and white, blue, black.
White, blue, black? Really? I thought only blue was like the hated one.
Oh no, black. So anything that has blue in it is hated, and I would say probably one of the more hated ones is also Simic, which is green blue because it has the bullshit of blue like counter spells, and the ramp of green, so you can do that stuff quicker.
Oh, that sounds good.
It is very good, yeah. Rakdos is black-red, Gruul is red-green. And so the reason why I say white is bad is that white has a lot of really good things in it, but on its own, it fucking sucks.
Really?
Yeah, but as a color, as a combo for, like, other colors, it's got some really, really nice stuff.
Oh,
Like,
I always go against, like, white, like, life gain decks in, like, ranked random arenas on MTG
Really?
Arena.
I don't know about the meta for, like, standard or expanded or whatever, but yeah, Boros is good. Boros, so Commander meta is also really different, because Boros, in Commander, you can only have colors in your deck that are in your Commander's color identity, right?
Uh-huh.
So, if you have, for Boros, you would need to pick a white and red Commander, and notoriously there are not really any good red and white commanders. So if you're running Boros, you're running a feather deck, or you're not going to do very well.
What's a feather deck?
Feather is a commander who has an effect where when you cast a spell, you can flash it back into your hand. So you basically can just cast the spell as many times as you want to.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that in Magic the Gathering, like, coming from something like Pokemon TCG, maybe not so much Yu-Gi-Oh, but coming from Pokemon TCG, you'll hear something and you're like, wow, that's really broken. And you'll be like, yeah, but every color kind of has something that's really broken.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
That's true. It's more because you also have, like, the mana cost, too. Like, in Yu-Gi-Oh, that would be incredibly broken.
Yes.
Because we don't have, like, a resource. Like, speaking of Pokemon, did you know Pokemon has a ton of floodgates?
Yes, I did.
I was so surprised when I was doing the videos. I was like, there's like a floodgate for like every era. And I was like, yeah, item lock decks were such a menace. I was like, what?
Yeah.
There's just decks that lock you out of playing fucking spells? That's crazy.
I played Sylveon Control for a long time with Team Rocket's handiwork. And,
yeah, I made a video on that. They're like, yeah, just get rid of every card in your opponent's fucking hand.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
I was like, I was so surprised at the amount of like discard from your opponent's hand. Because like in Yu-Gi-Oh, we have this card right here. I don't know if you're looking at screen, called Triple Tactics Talent. It's like a completely scrubbed, balanced version of the effect, where basically if my opponent activates a monster effect during my turn, then I can use it. And one of the effects is to just take one card from your opponent's hand and send it back to their deck.
Sam.
And it's so good in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like an incredibly good card. One of the best going second cards you can play. And then Pokemon just has like discard 3 cards from your opponent's hand.
Yes. It's insane.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I was like, oh my god. That's ridiculous.
It's absolutely... And it's weird. It's very interesting to me to see stuff like that. So you also get stuff like... So Magic the Gathering. Let's see. Magic the Gathering. I will... Let's see. What's the name of that guy? He's like a big fucker. He's like a god. He's a sucker, though. He sucks balls. I hate that guy. I can't remember his name. Oh, there's a picture of him.
Gargoyle.
Did you know that the... I mean, you probably knew this, but the term mill does come from Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. It's even like a keyword in Magic now.
Yeah, millstone.
Millstone. Yeah, I don't know. I just know, like, we use the term in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I didn't know it originated from Magic. I just know what it does.
I didn't know that either in Pokemon TCG for the longest time. Archive trap. I don't care about black mill cards. I don't care about green mill cards. Okay, Phoenix, God of Deception. He's indestructible, and as long as your devotion to blue and black is less than 7, he does not count as a creature, which means that he can't be targeted. Creatures you control have tap. Target player puts top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is this creature's toughness. So you just run a bunch of cards that are like cheap 0/7s, and you tap them, and they have to mill the top 7 cards of their deck. And they can't target it because it doesn't count as a creature, and even if it did count as a creature, it has indestructible, so there's literally nothing you can do to stop this.
Whoa. So just mills indefinitely?
Yes, it is an inevitability.
Well, I mean, they have cards I can get rid of without targeting, though.
I think that there are some things you can do, like if you counter the cast, you can do it, but if you run him as your commander, they can just cast him again.
Oh, right.
So if someone, if it's your commander, they can get rid of it once, but then you just put it back in your command so you can cast it next turn.
Yeah, wait, what does devotion to red mean?
Devotion to red means the number of, like, red cards on your field, I believe.
Does it count lands too?
That you have. I think so. Lands technically are colorless for the effect of like Chrome Mox, where you need to exile a card and you can tap it for a color. That card you exile lands count as colorless, but I believe in terms of devotion, it counts the amount of cards of that color you have on your deck.
Wait, so lands count, right? You said that?
Your cards.
I think I missed that.
I believe that lands do count.
It does it, or because I know lands count as permanents.
Symbols on your card on the field. You have 3 total red symbols. You have 3 devotion. Okay. Lands don't count unless they have a mana cost.
They don't count? Really?
Ripbozo. I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness gracious. How did you not know that?
Because there's 100 million rules in Magic the Gathering, and I don't... There's like... It's so weird. You can be playing Magic for such a long time, and there could be a rule that you just never encounter because you don't care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care about the gods.
How do you not have all of the keywords memorized? Hazukashi.
There's like a freaking... They gotta make it in real life that I can click on the keyword on the card, and it'll just fucking tell
like
me
in Magic Arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you play Magic Arena?
No, because they don't have Commander.
They do have like a Commander-like format.
Is Two-Headed Giant, right?
Two-Headed Giant? Wait, what?
Don't they have Two-Headed Giant in Commander in Arena?
What is that?
Two-Headed Giant is a 2v2 game mode where you have 2 players with you basically it's cooperative 2v2.
Oh, Commander rules. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have it. I remember I played the mode once. I was like, I'm gonna play my Tiamat deck because it's fun, and I'll be able to bring out Tiamat, without having to search it from the deck.
Yeah.
And then my opponent goes on this really long combo where he sets up a board where basically every time I put a monster out, he would destroy it and then draw like 3 cards.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I can't play this game, and I also can't destroy it because it's his commander, so I'll just bring it back immediately.
Yeah. So, there's this beautiful little card in blue called Imprisoned in the Moon, and it's one of my favorite cards because what it does is it's an enchantment that you attach to an opponent's anything. I believe you can attach it to a creature or an artifact or whatever, but you usually do it for an opponent's commander. And what it does is it removes all of its effects and makes it into a land they can tap for 1 colorless mana.
Yeah.
So it basically just removes it from play. It's awesome.
And it can't be targeted?
It can be countered and stuff, but if they're not playing blue, you don't really need to worry about that.
How odd.
It can be countered or hard removal, but it's a good stopper for a good amount of time.
Display card that would turn somebody's land into an artifact. And then any card they search in the hand, build over a graveyard for all sharing the same name removed from the game. Favorite deck to this day. What?
My favorite deck is a group hug deck.
A group card deck? What's that?
A group hug is...
Oh, group hug.
Yeah. It's everyone. It's basically it gives everybody gas where it's like, okay, everybody's drawing a lot of cards, everybody's playing a lot of lands, everybody's doing a lot of stuff. And it basically incentivizes people to keep you alive because you're doing good things for them, and then you try and win at the end of the game by either milling people out or decking them out. Or you have stuff like Lab Maniac, which is you play it and it says if you would draw a card from your library and there's 0 cards in it, you win the game instead. Or like Approach of the Second Sun.
Oh.
Where you cast it and then...
Isn't it like a card where like if you start your deck with over 200 cards, you win the game?
I don't know. You start your turn with over 200 cards.
No, you start the duel with over 200 cards in it. You win the game or something.
And you just win?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Because commander decks are capped at 99. Battle of Wits. Card called Witness Protection. Start turn with 200 cards. Beginning of your upkeep, if you have 200 or more cards in your library, you win the game.
Oh.
How do you get that many cards in your library?
Well, I mean, you can't do that in Commander, but like, I'm pretty sure Magic doesn't have a card limit, right?
Maybe.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh has a hard limit of 60.
Yeah, they had to do that because there was a guy who showed up and he had a big fucking deck and they couldn't shuffle it, right?
Yeah, they were just like...
Do you know about the smelly Yu-Gi-Oh man?
No.
How people would get, how Unity and Yugioh friendship had
Oh, yeah, everybody knows about that story.
Of course, it's a classic.
It's a classic. They had to change the rules of the card where it's like, you can...
butthole.
Yeah.
Accept the idea of the handshake.
Yeah, you just have to accept the idea of it. You don't actually have to shake, you know, a sweaty player's hand.
God.
And they even put like a rule, like you have to like bathe before events, otherwise they can disqualify you.
They can disqualify you for your state.
Yeah, and I was like, that's great. Like, other fucking card games need to have that rule too.
Does Magic not do that?
No.
Magic banned that guy who would pray in front of people's exposed butt cracks at events.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I know. That's probably because, like... I've heard stories, I don't know if any of these are true, but I've heard from people that say, like, when they go to Magic Night, it's a little bit smellier than all the other nights.
In my personal experience, Yu-Gi-Oh has been the stinkiest part of the card shop, but who knows? Maybe things could be different.
I mean, it could be Yu-Gi-Oh too. Like, I don't actually go out to events.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on your card shop. But Magic does have its very particular funk about it, you know?
Yeah.
But nothing smells as bad as Smash players.
Are Smash players actually like the smelliest?
Yes, for sure. One time, my roommate and I were at a bookstore in San Francisco, and we were looking at the yaoi section.
Of course.
And she like pulls me over to the corner of the store, and she's like, I think that guy's a professional Smash player. And I'm like, wow, how can you tell? And she's like, I just think that it is. And I'm like, okay, we should go over there and say something. We should go over there and say something to him. She was like, no, we can't do that. There's no way. And I'm like, why? What's the big deal? Is it because he's looking at the yaoi? But then it turns out it wasn't him.
It was what?
It was not the guy, which is a shame.
Oh. Wait, why did you think it was him then?
I don't know why she thought it was him. Maybe the guy looked like him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, is it because he smelled bad?
Yeah, she could smell his distinctive stench.
She memorizes people's stench?
Yeah, she knows a lot about smell.
Really?
Yeah.
She memorizes professional Smashes players' smell?
It's not hard. It's so overbearing, so overwhelming.
Mari needs to know. I'm pretty sure she's talking about Mari.
Yeah. Well, I don't have another roommate.
I know.
It's just, it's easier to just say, like, my roommate than when people are like, who's Mari? Who's Mary?
Mari _EN. Well, I rate her all the time. I'm pretty sure most people in chat know her.
That's true. They know of her.
Yeah, they should know of her. Every time I go over, she's like, oh god, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh bitch.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh bitch. Her first ever DM to me was just the word bitch.
I believe it. Her first ever, whatchamacallit, I messaged her first, and she was very just professional.
I'm Puma.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Yeah.
But so we had like kind of built up a rapport before that though, because so I was collabing with someone who she knows very well, and she would come into my chat and she'd be like, "When are we playing Mario Party, bitch?" And I'm like, "I don't know, like Wednesday." And she's like, "Okay, Wednesday." and then that was how the beautiful friendship started.
Really? I thought you guys were like just IRL friends and then became streamers later.
Nah, we met via streaming.
Oh my god. Would you guys
then
like live
we
in the same
were-
state or something?
No.
You guys just became that good of friends where you just like moved in
Yes.
together?
Yes, I know, it's crazy, right?
Does that happen?
It did. I wouldn't advise people to expect it to happen, but realistically speaking, what we did is insane and crazy. You shouldn't do it, but it worked out for us.
I'm surprised both of you just like went along with it.
We're very easygoing people. Living with her is very easy, very nice. You know, I've heard that like some people are like, oh, someone could be your best friend, but when you live with them, they'll drive you crazy. But that doesn't. We both tend to keep to ourselves. I guess it's just like one of those once in a lifetime type things, you know.
Maybe you guys are just both good roommates.
That's true. We keep to ourselves. I do cooking. She does cleaning. I keep the kitchen clean. I do the dishes, all that sort of stuff. She like, you know, sweeps and wipes stuff down, etc.
You guys like split chores?
Yeah, it just kind of works itself out, you know. Like we'll just do stuff when it needs to be done, and we've never had to have that talk like, I need you to stop leaving your dirty underpants on the floor or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like we had a friend come over and stay with us for like 5 days, and them staying there, like both of us just felt it where we were like, we can't live with this person. This is the worst experience we've ever had.
What did they do?
Just like something about the energy, like they would always complain. They'd be like, I'm hungry. You
Oh
guys
my
don't
God.
wake up until 2 p.m. I'm hungry. And like, which is like so reasonable. We're the weird ones, right? But,
Yeah.
like, our weirdness is just compatible, I guess.
Oh, I guess you guys do have a similar vibe.
Yeah, we're equal but opposites. You know, she can't poop, I can't stop pooping. She's
Usually
short,
the sign
I'm
of you
tall.
can't stop pooping is like you're just like healthy.
Yeah, exactly. She's short, I'm tall. I've got big boobies, she's got small boobies.
Uh-huh.
Equal but opposites. She always tries to talk to strangers on the street, and it really gives me anxiety because I don't like talking to anyone, you know. And she's like some random person will come up to her on the street and be like, "Hello, would you like to have a conversation?" And she's like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I do." But it's like, no, please, I just want to go to the bookstore.
Oh yeah. She whatchamacallit talks about how she loves taking Ubers so she could just talk to the driver.
Just lie about being Canadian.
Yeah, and be like, I'm from Alberta. And it's like, oh, I am too.
Wow, I'm from Alberta too. What part of Alberta? And she's like,
Like, what did she say? I don't remember at the end of that story.
She got caught in it, and then it was just an awkward silence for the rest of the trip, which is the funniest thing. That girl was so cute. What the fuck?
That's so funny. Oh, the Lyralist cards?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all girls in like bird costumes.
I like that. That's
And they're
what
really
the
good, too.
Harpies- Harpy's feather duster.
Oh yeah, they're kind of like harpies, except like they look less
More
monster-like.
kawaii. Yeah,
Yeah, they're like cuter harpies.
less fucked up and evil, you know?
Yeah. Where all the other harpy
Yeah.
cards all like are censored because they're like too revealing in outfits and
They
stuff.
got the tits and they're angry.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing scarier than a woman who knows.
Who knows what?
There's nothing scarier than a woman who knows.
Who knows what?
Just knows, you know?
I don't know. Knows what?
Just knows. Does he know?
Didn't a woman who... Is that just like another one of your things where you just make shit up?
No.
What do they know
It's the
then? Like, what is...
women-
What's the implication?
The implication is sex.
I don't
Women
get
who
it.
know are scary. You know? A woman who knows, you know?
Who knows about sex?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
They know. You know?
No, I don't get it.
You gotta know.
Someone in chat, explain this to me. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys get this.
Haven't you watched King of the Hill?
Yeah, I've watched like almost every episode.
Well, in one of the first seasons, the one where Peggy has to teach the sex ed class, Dale says there's nothing more terrifying than a woman who knows. Because Peggy's reading all the sex books.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess.
If a woman knows what sex is, it means she isn't godly and must be avoided.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is
Personally,
that
I
what
don't-
it is?
Yeah, personally, I don't really care for femoids in general, so I don't really interpret
I
that,
saw your
but
reply to Mari.
Personally, I can't stand women.
Personally, you can't stand the femoids. Oh my
I
goodness
can't.
gracious.
I hate them. I gotta create my r/incel Reddit account.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's what it means.
Oh.
The nose knows. Do you ever see Snow Dogs?
No.
Okay, it's not good.
What's that?
It's a bad movie.
Never heard of it.
What's the worst movie you ever saw?
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't like have the attention span to just like sit there for 2 hours.
I like going to the movie theater.
Oh yeah, going to the movies is fun. Like there's a dichotomy. Like the whole atmosphere of going to a movie is fun, but like I don't go very often. I don't go outside.
Mary and I go like all the time. We
If
should
I
get
had a
the
good
fucking-
friend, I'd go all the time too.
That's true. You don't have a friend?
Well, I used to have a friend I used to go to movies with.
Oh, what happened to them?
They passed away 6 months ago.
Oh no. That's so sad.
Yeah, but anyways, related to that, because like you were saying like a woman who knows, right?
Yeah, women who know.
Women who knows about that kind of thing. Well, my friend, my late friend, she was one of those kinds of people who really enjoyed the men.
She knew.
She knew. She knew very well. She loved that stuff, and I loved that for her. She was enjoying life.
Yeah.
So I
love
never
women
had
who
like
knows
any problems with that at all.
Exactly. Women who know are powerful.
Yeah, she was just enjoying life. She knew what she liked, and she wasn't going to be shamed for liking it.
That's so beautiful. I like that. I like that in a woman. I like a strong, rambunctious.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I really like
That's why
Miwa.
Mary and I are such good friends.
Is Mari like that?
Well, she's got a commanding presence.
Oh,
doesn't
she does have a command. Yeah, it's like the same vibe. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I like Mari.
Exactly. Yeah, she knows herself. It's so funny when she'll talk about shit that like everyone in the chat's like, this is stupid, I don't care. Like whenever she tries to talk about like makeup and hair and like sunscreen and shit. And
Oh
everyone's
yeah,
like, shut up.
she'll just like double down if they tell her no.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny.
She's just too good.
Yeah, but yeah, they got those movie theaters with like the reclining seats.
Oh yeah, I went to one of those with my friend before. We went to it and went to the movie theaters, and they're like, "Oh, so you guys want a couple seat?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "No,
No thanks.
no thanks." They gave us one anyway, and it was like really
Dude,
nice
Mary and
reclining
I
chair.
would definitely say yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like a couple seat.
Well, it's different because you guys are both girls, though.
That's true. Yeah, it's true. It's cute to be. It's cute. It's in vogue to be a lesbian couple these days.
Exactly. That's cool. For us, they just think we're going on a date, and it's like, no,
Yeah. It's like, no thanks.
no, thank you. We're just
Not
bros.
me. We're just friends, okay? It's not weird.
Yeah.
It is hard though. It's hard to have, particularly in the VTubing space, because VTubing is inspired a lot by idol culture. It's hard
Yeah.
to have that kind of. It's hard to have close friendships with male content creators. Because
Yeah.
There's always gonna be some freaking guy who's like, are they dating? Are they dating?
Oh my god.
They talk to each other, so that means that they must be in a relationship.
You have no idea. Like, all of my friends are like female VTubers.
Of course. 'Cause
Every time I
most
have one on
VTubers are
stream,
female.
well, I mean, I have male friends too, but
That's true.
like,
I have at least 3 male friends.
I have at least, well, actually, I don't have any male friends, but I have male colleagues, you know?
Oh, yeah, I get it, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, anyways, every time I have on one of the female colleagues, fellow VTubers or streamers and stuff, chat will be like, "Are you guys going out?"
Yes, of course.
Every single time.
Are they going?
They're like,
They
"Oh,
don't
you have
say
another
that.
one? You added another one to your harem?" I was like, dudes, no. You know, first of all, I'm a wizard, so I don't want to lose my powers.
Exactly. You don't want to lose your MP. Every time you bust a nut, you lose one maximum mana point.
Wait, do you know about, like, you know, the wizard? How do you?
Oh, God, yes. At 40, you turn into a warlock.
Yeah.
You class up, you job up like it's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, so chat knows this, and yet they still jump to conclusions every time.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You're a volcel. You're voluntarily celibate.
No, I've tried very hard. It's just I'm very unsuccessful.
Okay. So you're an incel then?
I'm not an incel.
But you're saying that you've tried to have sex, but it hasn't happened.
No. Incel has changed meaning over time. It doesn't mean that anymore.
Right. Incel means that you hate women.
Yeah, incel means that you hate women. So I'm
Incel
not an
means-
incel.
Okay. It just means that, you know, the new WoW expansion is sex.
No. It's more like the last time I asked a girl out, she said no. And not only no, I can't ever see myself being in a relationship with you.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, fair enough.
That's so sad. That's okay, though. You know what, though? Same, Oofy.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Wait, did you say same with you?
Yeah.
You've had the same experience?
Yes.
Wait, what happened?
I wanted to go out with someone, and they said, sorry, nothing. Sorry, no.
Just sorry, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry, nothing. Sorry, I don't see you in that way. I could never see myself having a relationship with you.
Oh my god, samesies.
Samesies. Don't stop trying.
I haven't stopped trying. I can
Why
assure
would you
you.
stop trying?
Wait, what?
I don't get. Not you, but like, why would an individual stop trying? Right?
I mean, some people, like, they get rejected once, and they're like, oh, no one's ever gonna love me, so I'm just
That
gonna...
means that they're not fit to breed. Okay. It means
Oh
that
my
they're not
God.
fit to carry on their genetic material.
Yeah, so, like, you know, just giving up and stuff.
Yeah, I talked to my therapist, and she said that the best way to... So she told me this anecdote about this guy who was in prison for 10 years, and he was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get my life back on track. What's going on? How am I gonna like reintegrate myself into life? How am I gonna learn what I need to learn? And so the person told him, get into and exit 10 romantic relationships, and then you'll have it all figured out.
Wait, why? I don't get it.
Well, because like, when you think about the context of a relationship, I feel like a lot of people are trying to find like, oh, I want to be with someone that I'm going to be with for forever. And
Oh.
it's normal to want that, but also the end of a relationship, and like, it's important in the process of dating to like figure out like, oh, this doesn't work for me, you know? Right? Where it's like, you learn almost as much from a relationship ending as you do like from the process of the whole thing, you know?
I'd assume so. I've never been in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah. I remember
Wow.
one time I was really close when I was 16 years old.
You were really close.
There was this girl, we were talking, we had a great time, we went on a date to like an arcade. We had an amazing time, we had work together the next day, we had the same shift, and she was just
Wow.
like really rude to me.
Oh no. What
And
did
so
you do?
I just like stood up for myself because like obviously I'm not gonna let her just walk all over me. And she
That's
flipped
the
out.
right
Then
thing
I
to
stood up
do.
for
That is-
myself, and she
that is
left.
the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? She was probably not a very nice lady anyways, and I hope that
No, she was
learned.
really hot. She was like, she had big boobs. She was
Oh
goth.
my god!
It
She's
was-
breasted?
She was a
Well,
big-breasted
shit, dude,
goth
you
girl.
you should have let her walk all over you. What the heck?
I can't. I always.
If
I'm
my
very
chat is
stubborn.
anything to go by, there's at least 400 men who want a big-breasted goth anime woman to treat them like
Yeah, so she was a big-breasted a big-breasted goth girl.
yeah.
And she flipped out that I stood up for myself because she was being mean for no reason, and she literally just left, and they fired her, and we never saw her again. Like, we were working with a third person, and she was like, why is she being so mean to you?
Wow.
Because she was like surprised too.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was
That's
so
crazy.
fucking weird. I was like, we literally had like a great time the night before.
Like, what was she saying? Was she like just being like condescending or like?
I think we were working like in the pizza kitchen together.
Oh, nice.
And
I
we were
love
like
pizza.
making pizzas, and she would tell me like I was doing everything wrong, or like I had to do it like this way, and I was like, I'm not doing it wrong. And she's
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
I cook
You're
the
literally an
pizza.
idiot. What do you mean? And I was like, I'm not. You're crazy. What are you doing? Why are you saying all these mean things?
You gotta stand your ground, like in those states where you can kill people.
Yeah, I live in one of those states.
Yeah, dude. Poggers.
Yeah, I remember one time a guy just like walked in like a.
She found out DuelLogs plays Horde and she plays Alliance. Rip Bozo.
Yeah, it was just like she went crazy for no reason, and then I never saw her again, and I was like, so if I had just took it, yes.
Yeah, I will tell you something though. Women are fucking insane. Like just straight up, dude.
I think maybe she was playing some game or something, and I just failed.
Honestly, could be. Who can say?
But I have
right?
no idea. Like, what game is there where you're just incredibly rude to someone for no reason?
I like being tsundere, maybe.
Especially after flirting with them all night the previous day.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she was just like mentally unwell. Who can say? Yeah, League of Legends. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death.
Yeah, I have no idea. There was another time where I thought I totally had an in. It was like this other girl at my job.
Yeah.
We worked together for the first time ever, and we got to talking, and then she would go out of her way to talk to me at my station. And I was like, oh, totally got it in. And one day we were talking, and I was like, I like red hair. And she dyed her hair red like the next week. And I was like, that's a sign, right? And she goes out of her way to talk to me all the time. She dyed her hair red when I said I like red hair. So I asked her out, and she said, yeah. We went to a movie, and she didn't seem super interested in the conversation and was just kind of bored the whole time. And so I talked about Game of Thrones for 8 hours. I think I told you about
this
yeah.
last You talked about Game of Thrones for 8 hours, and she was like, "Let's go back to your place." And then,
Yeah, like after the movie was over, I was like, this is kind of boring. So I asked her, like, so what do you want to do next? She's like, oh, we can go back to your place. And I was like, okay, I guess.
You kept out, you doubled down in the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so we went back to my place. I put on another movie, and I just talked about Game of Thrones the whole time.
God, that's awesome.
And then after the movie was done, she's like, can you take me home? I was like, yeah, of course.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing. Where it's like, you think that you know what someone means, and then you don't.
I didn't realize until like after I was telling the story on stream, they're like, you know why she wanted to go back to your place, right? And I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
no.
because she wanted to gauge how clean your apartment was to see if she could trick you into cleaning hers.
Exactly. Everybody was saying, everybody else was telling me is like, oh, she totally wanted, you know,
Yeah.
the other thing, and I was like, no, there's no
What are
way.
you talking about? There's no way.
There's no way. You guys are
Sex
crazy.
is pretty cringe, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was not even on the radar of something I would think about at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like one date too. I mean, come on.
I know, that's crazy. Anyway, she was also a big-breasted goth girl, so like that
Oh,
was
man.
unfortunate.
So yeah, it's unfortunate that she wasn't the one. Goofy.
I know.
That's so
It was
sad.
like, you know, like your model,
She
your
wanted to see
VTuber
the
model.
Snorlax. Yeah?
Kind of like that, actually.
Zam. She's big Bruce.
Yeah,
hold
really
on.
big. Like, oh
have
my
you
god.
Have you seen my new outfit concept? My new outfit
No?
thing?
Did you post
Would
about
you
it somewhere?
like to? I did on Twitter, but I will just send it to you again.
I didn't see it.
I like it. It's still got big boobies, so don't worry.
Well, I want to see it.
Who doesn't like big-breasted women?
Actually, yeah, your model reminds me a lot of her because she had red hair at the time too.
Yeah, that is true. I am a red-haired, big-breasted woman.
Yeah, but you're not a goth though.
Hold on. That is true. I don't know. I can get into the goth aesthetic. I like soft aesthetic stuff.
Yeah, but you're not goth. You're too happy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm cottagecore or whatever, right?
Wait, cottagecore? What's that?
Cottagecore is like, so a lot of like fashion is based off of like Japanese alt fashion stuff, and cottagecore is one of those. Cottagecore is basically just kind of like stuff that would be like in a cottage, right?
In a cottage? What
Why
kind of
can't
cottage?
Like a cottage in like a village, like in the English Highlands, you know?
Oh, you mean like from like a Usagi drop? No, not Usagi drop. The Order's a Rabbit. Have you seen that anime?
Maybe. Can you describe it to me?
It's like these girls who just like serve coffee, and there's like a rabbit who's with them. And
I
they're
think
all
that sounds right. Okay, here we go. This is the final
Victorian
sketch
stuff?
for this is the line art and everything done for the model. It's being rigged right now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I like the big boots.
Oh, is your character like an elf?
Yeah.
Wait,
Like
what?
might as well be, right?
Is it not?
It doesn't matter.
There's like the big ears.
So I'm an alien.
Oh.
I'm an alien.
What kind of alien?
Just like the one that's around, you know.
What's your lore?
My lore is that I am an alien and I hang out in Area 51 and I smoke weed and I eat their lunches out of the fridge.
Excellent.
It's good lore, isn't it?
Excellent lore.
Thank you.
I appreciate it as a moon spider.
Oh yeah, Pog. Does that have any relation to like the sloth moon aliens from Neopets?
What are those? I've never heard of those before.
You never played Neopets?
No.
Well, there's this guy who lives on the moon in Neopets, and his name is Sloth, and he's like a big green guy with like a black and red cloak, and he's got red eyes, and he's like an evil guy.
I've never heard of that.
Wow.
Also, someone redeemed a highlighted message just to make. Ain't you 30? Isn't that too old for a goth girl? Shut up. It's a joke.
Yeah, huh? What's
It's a
wrong
joke.
with being 30?
Yeah, what's wrong with being 30 and having wizard power?
30 is the new 20. And being a wizard is awesome. Do you know about Christmas cakes?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
like the female version of it.
Yeah, if you're 26 or older, then you're a Christmas cake.
Yeah, a Christmas cake. Nobody wants you.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's so stupid, though.
I know. It's a weird Japanese thing.
Because it's
like,
not true at all.
I've seen enough hentai to know that Japan has some weird ideas about
Oh my
women
god.
in general. There's a wizard in my chat. His name is Lamango, and he's a wizard because his high school girlfriend stabbed him and got sent to prison
Mm-hmm.
when he was like 18 years old, and he's never tried since, and he likes the Muppets, and that's
Wait, so you're saying he had a girlfriend?
yeah, he had a girlfriend.
He's
in
already
high
more
school.
successful than I am.
You never had a girlfriend?
No.
That's crazy.
And I was trying all the time. I just failed every single time. Oh, I remember
okay.
once when I was in 3rd grade. Which reminded me of that for some
Oh,
reason.
nice. Did you have a 3rd grade girlfriend?
No. When I was in 3rd grade, I had a huge crush on this girl named Ashley.
Uh-huh.
So I would always try to get her attention every day at recess.
Uh-huh.
You know, and play around her and stuff. And I think I succeeded. And one day we were sitting down in lunch, and I sat next to her, and there was this other guy to her other side whose name was Bobby, and he was like trying to make jokes, trying to like flirt with her and stuff.
Oh my god.
And he was like making everybody laugh, and she turns to me in the middle of lunch and whispers in my ear. She's like, you know, I like you way better than Bobby.
Oh my goodness. Listen in.
And I was like, I didn't know what to make of that.
Yeah.
So I avoided her for the rest of the year and never talked to her again.
Oh my god! But you liked her!
I did. I liked her a lot.
Oh my god! That sounds like something I would do, though. It's like, I don't know how to process this.
Yeah, I was just like freaked out, and I was like, okay, never mind. I guess I'm never talking to her ever again.
I'm gonna go play my Game Boy.
I just assumed that was the correct option for some reason.
Yeah,
Like, the thing is, it wasn't like I was shy or anything too, because like when I was young, like in those ages, I was like, constantly getting into fights. I had like a million friends. I was like, I was very outgoing and very like fearless. So the fact that I just completely shut down from that was just like baffling. I don't even know why the fuck I did that. That was crazy.
It's hard. Relating to other people is hard. Why do you think I'm an alien? It's because I don't know how humans work.
That's why I'm a alien spider too.
Oh my goodness, yeah, because I remember, so when I was in college, I had to fill out, like, for one of those professors who I was really close with, a very cool person, they had us fill out, like, a thing to, like, get to know us better, and it was like, what's something that you, like, just tell me something that you're feeling right now, and I'm like, I feel like I'm an alien because I don't know how people work.
Yeah.
And so that kind of grew into the VTuber concept. I've never been too married to it, but
Oh.
I don't know, cause
Didn't you say you had
original.
the artistic?
Yeah, I've got artism. Probably. That's probably the reason why I'm so like that. But the thing is that I do know a lot about people. It's just I can't justify it myself. And I'll talk about it with my roommate, and she'll just be like, well, that's just the way that people are. And I'm like, but why do they have to be that way?
Why are they assholes for no reason?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why can't people just be nice?
I know, right?
Why can't
Like,
people just be
after a night of
nice?
flirting, and then they're just super mean for no reason the next day.
Yeah, I know! That doesn't make any sense!
I was baffled too, and I was like, what the fuck? This is just crazy.
I know. God. Because, like, and I know that there are people who are just like that. I'm gonna, like, there's, like, so many crazy, malignant people. I know that my sister has been having to go through some hard relationship stuff where she's in a relationship with someone, and they're, like, one of those people that's, like, addicted to the feeling when you first start to like someone, like that really intense infatuation feeling. So she's been like flirting with other people while she's in a relationship with my sister and a bunch of other stuff. So like there's just like fucked up people are just like so fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, most people are pretty nice though.
Yeah, most people are nice,
But there are
My
some people who are not
philosophy-
nice. That's true too.
yeah. My philosophy about it is that there are plenty of people who are nice. But just because someone is nice and a good person doesn't mean that you have to like them.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, for me, I kind of preferred if the people I interact with are a little bit not as nice.
Yeah, like they got a little bit of that tinge of
Yeah, a little bit of spice.
honesty. Yeah,
Because if someone
exactly.
is, well, not really honestly, just like a little bit of, well,
a
spice.
little bit of some wacky.
Because the thing is, like, if someone is too nice, they're just kind of boring.
Honestly, so true, Becky. Like I have dated guys in the past and it was like that. And I was like,
Yeah, they're like too nice, and it's like,
it's like, come on, can't you be something else? Can't you be something?
it's so hard to find someone who's like nice and also interesting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I know it can happen. Like, which we call it. I know some people like that. They're super nice, and they're also like charismatic and interesting.
Yeah, exactly. They know.
But it's
they
so
know.
fucking rare.
They're people that know, you know.
Yeah. I guess I don't really know what that means still.
I mean, I feel like that everyone has their own way of being nice, right? Where it's like, even if your idea of
My
being
idea is
nice
correct.
isn't their idea of being nice, then they're doing what they think is nice, right? Like a cultural boundary, like how everyone thinks that French people are super rude, but it's just like a cultural thing where they don't put on airs about like.
I thought that was just a joke.
No, it's real. I've been.
Really?
But the reason why is because in America, like, there's like that culture of service where it's like, I love to serve you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go to like Chick-fil-A or whatever.
Oh, that's so fucking weird.
But in France they do not have that, like, even a little bit. Like, everyone is just like, I don't want to. They're like, they feel the way that you should feel when you're working at McDonald's, which is like, wish I was dead.
Yeah.
I want to die. I want to die.
Oh my goodness. That's great.
Nice guys finish last. I mean,
Nice guys finish
so-
last. It's not that.
that's not true. I think that
Here's the thing: if
I
you're
think that-
really good looking and nice, you're gonna get places.
I mean, like, but like there are so many people who are just pretty faces who, like, I could never be with someone who's just like stupid but really attractive, you know? Yeah.
I am not picky.
Oh my god.
As long as they're not a fan or a content creator, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
they're on
Like
the.
that's what Toby Fox said, you know.
Wait, what did Toby Fox say?
Toby Fox said that he would never date anyone who knew like what he did, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like, I think that one of the worst ideas that anyone could ever have as a content creator is like heavily involving your brand with something like a relationship, right?
Oh, I never even thought of it like that.
Yeah, because there are like some people who are like, oh, we're gonna do like a duo account. I know VTubers who are like, oh, we're gonna do like a duo account, and we're always gonna stream together, and we're in a relationship, and that's gonna be part of the brand, and then they break
That
up.
sounds like a terrible idea.
It is literally the worst idea anybody could ever have.
Oh
It
my
is-
god.
It is fucked up. It is
Yeah.
fucked up.
That sounds so bad. Oh my, that's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
Seems like something those fake couples will do just because they just want to prove to everyone. They just want to show off their relationship.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but also, like, in some ways it does make good content.
Does
Right.
it? I've never watched them. I guess it's not for me.
Maybe. I mean, like, if you think about it in the context of, like, normie content creators, people that fucking, you know, are like, oh, yeah, I do vlogs every day or whatever, and here's my girlfriend. Like, it makes sense that even if they, like, don't like each other, they just keep the facade going, right?
Mhm.
Because, like, oh, it's part of the brand, so we'll just keep doing it.
Oh, especially if
like,
they're making
none of
tons
that
of money.
Yeah, because none of that shit is real anyways, right? So,
Exactly. People
Yeah,
are
it's
so
more just-
surprised when they watch my videos and then come to my streams. It's like, you sound nothing like
you're a different man.
you're
Yeah,
a
it's
different
because
person. You sound like you know what you're
because-
talking about, and you're actually really stupid.
Yeah, it's because I do research and then compile it.
Exactly. It's all well researched.
But then you stream and you're like,
Yeah, I
Hello?
stream and it's like, yeah, I don't know
is
the
this
names of any of the
motherfucker
cards.
using pendulums?
Oh yeah, he's playing a pure pendulum deck.
Dear God in heaven, what the fuck do those cards even do?
He's actually just playing like every pendulum card. This isn't even an archetype. This is kind
What
of
the
surprising.
fuck is going on? What does
Um,
pendulums do?
Pendulums, it's a lot to explain. Do you really want to
Okay.
know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to do right now.
I feel like we were on a conversation topic, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't know about being a vol cell.
What's a vol cell?
A vol cell is voluntarily celibate.
What?
It means that you don't have sex by choice.
Why would you do that?
Because it's cringe.
I mean, if you're not religious, why would you do that?
Because it's cringe. I don't know.
Wait, did they do it? There can't
gotta
be people who
be-
are like that for reals. Thanks for the
I'm
sub,
like
King.
that. I would never have sex.
Me neither.
Yeah, exactly. See? Your chat knows.
No, I'm just kidding. If there was a big-breasted goth girl who wasn't a fan, or another content creator, and just came up to me and was like, "Hey, you and me," I'd be like, "Hell yeah."
You gotta have higher standards than that.
And she was like the most boring person ever. I can carry a conversation. I can talk about Game of Thrones forever.
I will say, though, it's not that great.
What do you mean it's not that great?
It's hard and weird and scary.
Oh, maybe it's like a different experience because, like, whatchamacallit, I always tell chat that if I was gay,
Yeah.
none of this would be a problem. Because
Yeah.
men are so much easier.
Yeah, men are, well, that's the thing, is that you think that, like, oh, men are easier, women are easier, but then you realize, oh, shit.
What?
It's like on a case-by-case thing. Because, like, for a long time, I really thought, like, oh, women are so much easier to understand than men. And then I started talking to my sister, and she's like, this woman that I'm in a relationship with, I can't understand it at all. I'm like, huh, well, okay, maybe it's just that being in a relationship with people is fucking hard, right?
Uh-huh. What's your opinions on Twilight? I love Twilight.
Wow. Are you a Jacob or an Edward stan?
I like Jasper.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He's the guy who controls emotions. Because, like, in the Twilight universe, they have, like, quirks. Whenever you become a vampire, you get, like, a superpower, like X-Men.
Yeah, okay.
And Jasper's ability is to control people's emotions.
Wow, that is awesome.
It is awesome. Anyways, what were you saying?
Having relationships with people is hard, and sex is scary and gross.
Uh-huh.
I feel like people are, like, gonna be disappointed by it. I talk about this on stream all the time, though, where I'm just like, it's way better to be single than to be in a bad relationship.
I'm sure it is. However, you know, it would probably be better to have the experience than to not have it, you know?
I mean, maybe, right?
Thanks for the raid, Gray.
Hi, welcome in, Raiders.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders.
Hi.
Do you have something to say
like,
for
one of
Raiders?
No, sometimes I'll sing them a song, though.
Do you really?
Yeah. Like, if I'm not, like, you know, in the middle of something.
Oh, wow, that's great. I don't do anything.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even notice when somebody raids me.
No, I notice. I just don't do anything.
Yeah. There are some people who have, like, whole big, like, videos and stuff that they play whenever they get a raid.
Really? I mean, I have videos I play when I go take a break.
Oh, yeah. What do you
'Cause,
play
you know,
when
like-
you take a break?
What?
What do you play when you take a break?
I have 10 videos that I created specifically for streams that play, like, fake ads while I'm gone.
That's awesome. Like Spatula City from the UHF Weird Al movie.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen UHF?
No.
Do you like Weird Al?
Yeah, I love Weird Al.
Yeah, it's a movie that he made back in the 90s. Or maybe it was late 80s. I don't remember. It was either 89 or...
And he had, like, fake ads. Like, I didn't invent
Yeah.
the concept of fake
So,
ads, but, like...
No, it was a movie about him getting... So UHF stands for Ultra High Frequency, which is the radio, the waves that television would broadcast on. So he gets a television station, and there's, like, a lot of, like, cutaway gags where it's, like, advertisements for fake things like Spatula City, or like ads for movies that are gonna play, like Gandhi 2 or Conan the Librarian and shit. It's great.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like kind of like that. Mine are like anti-ads where like it just makes fun of people for giving me Prime subs and stuff.
That's funny. You should play baby sensory videos on your BRB.
No, they're actually like you know, I want them to be entertaining, you know?
Baby sensory videos are entertaining.
Not fucking weird.
No, they're good.
No, they're
Cocoa
not.
Melon.
No, because the thing is, like,
are.
there are
Hold
some
on,
streamers.
you haven't seen the baby sensory videos I've seen.
No. What I'm saying is, like, there are some streamers who they're so afraid of losing their audience for a little bit that they don't even take bathroom breaks.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah,
I've disappeared in the middle of the stream to go lay on the floor before.
yeah. Well, you're built different.
Thank you. I shit loud, and I'm built different.
Oh my god. Yeah, so it's like, you know, all you do is just make something entertaining to play while they're gone, and usually like people don't leave when I take breaks.
That's true. Or I mean, having a BRB screen helps a lot too. I usually just play music, and I try
Well, this
not
is
to.
better than a BRB screen because the BRB screen is also just basically nothing. These are like
Yeah, that's
videos
true.
made specifically for
But
stream.
what if that's true? Your idea is really good. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great idea, but also baby sensory videos are really funny.
Let me play this shit.
Baby sensory videos are the video for really good BRB. Yeah, people leave when BRB sometimes. Honestly, as a viewer of streams and stuff,
Oh my
I
god.
frequently leave. Like if I if I go into someone's stream, I'm like, oh, this person is streaming, and then I get an ad right away, I will leave and not come back.
Yeah.
So like I try to not run any ads if I can help it.
Yeah. I have like the whatchamacallit, the minimum amount this month.
Yeah.
But last month I had the maximum.
Ooh. Well, I mean, yeah. Also, so like, it's okay if you need to do that. Like, if you're like, oh, I want to save it for like in VTuber terms, like, oh, I want to save it for like a new model or a new asset.
Yeah, I just need money because I'm losing
money.
so much money with my new channels.
I'm losing money.
I need money.
I need money. But yeah, it's like it makes sense because you can't expect to have like a period of insane growth if you're gonna be running 3 minutes of ads every hour or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I totally get ads are annoying as hell.
Yes, they are. This stream brought to you by HelloFresh.
I have a HelloFresh. I literally set up an ad for that earlier today.
Use code. What's your code?
Pog TDL 16 January.
Use code POG TDL16 January for.
You know, sometimes I'll go into other people's chats and I'll start spamming that and then like ban
What the fuck? Really?
I don't know why they do it. Like, it's just a
Because you're
joke.
self-promoting in their chat.
Yeah, I know.
Of course they'd ban you. Do you know these people?
Yeah.
Okay,
They
then
unban
that's
me.
fine. Okay.
I just think it's a funny thing to spam. You just go in and like, I just like copy paste my promo codes.
Yeah, that's true. I have
Or
a
I'll
friend,
go
you
like, sub to me,
Lord
follow me on my
Eaglestan?
channel for free gift cards.
Yeah. Follow me for free gift cards and Yu-Gi-Oh tips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And then they
that is
banned me
funny.
for that, and I just like,
Have
yeah,
a
it makes
day.
sense.
Do you
Wait,
know,
you wouldn't ban
Lord
me?
Eaglestan? I mean, I might.
Oh, you said
I
you
might
might?
time you out. Yeah. It depends on how egregious it is. People spam a lot in my chat, so like as long as it's not worse than anything else the regulars are doing, I will. What leg do I have to stand on?
Your chat's about as fast as mine, right?
Depends. So there's the thing is that like
Minnie only times out. Yeah, Minnie only times you out for like 10 seconds when I do it in her chat.
things are weird about streams, right? Because like when you first start a stream, chat's bussin'. Then you get into the middle parts, the lulls, and it's like, ah, fuck.
Really?
And then yeah.
Mine never fucking
Like,
slows down.
Mary has told me before that there's a really awkward instance that happened where she was streaming. She was streaming. Well, to be fair, also for us, Mary and I, we stream up until like 4 in the morning sometimes.
Oh yeah, you guys stream really fucking late at
We
night.
stream very
And you guys like in the same time zone as me.
Yes.
'Cause it's like 2 a.m. Holy fuck, it's 2:30.
It's 2:30. What's the best time to go to the dentist?
When?
2:30.
Oh, 2:30. Oh my god, good one. Excellent.
Thank you.
You're a comedic genius.
I'm very funny.
Yeah, you're very funny and original.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. That's the most important part.
Mm-hmm.
So she was playing Project Diva at like 3 or 4 in the morning or something, and chat was really dead. And this guy just came in and like started typing essays about how like she ruined his marriage, and like he loved her, and like he couldn't think about anything but her. And she was like just trying to play Hatsune Miku, and she's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
No fucking way.
No, yeah, it happened, dude. You see the craziest shit as a streamer.
At 4 o'clock in the morning? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's just some guy having a rant or whatever, but holy moly. Yeah,
Was it
people are
real or
crazy.
was he just like trolling?
We genuinely don't know.
Oh, I want to see the messages.
Yeah, I want to see him too, but the VOD might be down. She doesn't archive any of her content because she doesn't care.
She archives some of it.
No, that's not her.
What do you mean?
If anyone uploads her VODs, that is not her.
No, on her channel she has VODs, just not all of them.
Yeah, but she has VODs, but they get deleted after 2 months or whatever on Twitch, and they are not saved anywhere.
Oh, well, yeah, lots of streamers do that.
Yeah, I know, but
But like that's not unique to Mari. It's just like most streamers are just too lazy to upload their VODs.
yeah, I have someone else upload my VODs for me.
Yeah, so do I. I have a guy. He just messaged me one day. He's like,
Yeah.
"Is it okay if I upload your VODs?"
Dude, high five!
And I was like,
Woo!
Yeah."
Hell
And then he
yeah, you
messaged
can
me. He's
work
like,
for
"These are
me
getting a
for
lot of
free."
views. Is it okay if I monetize it?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, you can keep all the money too."
Yeah, dude, go for it.
Yeah,
High
go for it.
five.
Yeah. So he also like puts lots of effort into the thumbnails too.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Everybody should have
Twitch-
someone who just randomly uploads their VODs for you.
Twitch saves them all from banned channels or when you manually delete them. Well, one time I had to delete a VOD because I accidentally showed pornography.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have you heard of r/sound effects porn?
No.
It's really funny.
It sounds like they have lots of those subreddits where basically it's just like that, but like really cool things in that category, and it's not actually porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No,
someone
this one
posted
is
like
real.
actual porn there.
It's like splart sounds. It's like splart sounds edited over pornography. It's really funny.
Oh my god.
really
And you accidentally
like-
showed that on stream.
Yeah. It was like a really explicit one because like some of them are like a woman in a bathing suit like running on a beach, and it'll be like porn, whatever her fucking boobies. bounce,
Oh,
which is really
that
funny.
sounds funny.
It is funny, but the one that I showed was really bad.
What was it?
It was hardcore pornography with sound effects. It was like,
You showed it on screen.
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention. I was entranced.
Oh my god.
The
I don't have
VOD
any
is
funny
gone,
stories
but
like that about deleting
I-
VODs.
I do have the clips saved, but I don't want to spread it around because I don't want to get banned.
Oh. Oh, you like downloaded it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
That's hilarious.
It is funny. But apparently they're kept forever on Twitch somewhere, so like...
Yeah, they're kept forever on Twitch's side.
That's okay. My guys are just cool. So they just won't report me.
They won't snitch.
They won't snitch.
I have never made... Wait, was that the meat collab stream?
Yeah,
he
that
does?
was the Meat collab stream.
What's that?
My friend Meat.
Who's
S
Meat?
Cave. She's a VTuber. She's like a cave woman.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah, she's got that green pineapple hair.
Yeah, she's like the unique model.
Yeah, she's cool. I like her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like
Have you heard
Mari and
of,
Moga raids her occasionally.
Yeah. Have you heard of r/Goon Caves?
No.
Ooh, it's oh boy howdy, are you in it for a treat? It's a Reddit where people post the places where they jack off.
What?
Yeah. Cute girls! Oh my god, and there's 3 of them!
Yeah, Rafflesia.
Oh my
The
goodness!
Trap Trixes. This is
So
the archetype that
cute.
Rosemi plays. Do you know about Rosemi Lovelock from Niju Sanji Ian?
Yeah, I do.
She's my favorite.
Yeah. My favorite Niji Sanji is Luca Kaneshiro.
Luga, oh, of course you like Luxium.
I like Luca, I don't like Vox, okay?
Okay, I didn't ask you, but thanks for killing me.
I don't want a big stupid man to be like, oh yeah, I'm such a sexy man. I'll be your daddy. Fuck no.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It's not for me. It makes me feel gross and weird.
Because it is weird unless you're like really into it.
Yeah, I know. Well, so I mean, but I talk about this with my roommate all the time, and she's like, don't act like you're better than cooming over Vox Akuma, because if we were, 15 years old when Vox Akuma came out, we would be doing the exact same thing. And I was like, God damn it, you're right.
Yeah. Wait, someone chat
damn
says,
it,
who are you
you're
talking
right.
to and how can I follow them immediately? It's Hina Bobina.
I'm Heinous Bo Penis.
Here, I'll shout her out again.
Thank you. Someone
Shout,
shout me off a cliff.
shout out Hina Bobina. I need to hire some more mods.
You pay your mods?
No, I don't pay my mods. I need to like get more mods. I mean-
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I know.
hey,
You should
now.
only pay your mods if you're like Germa, right?
Exactly.
Or Ludwig or whatever.
Yeah, we have people. There's no need to pay your mods at like this level.
Yeah, exactly. Once you start getting into like, I don't know, even like 3,000. I mod for at least one person who hours like 2,000, 3,000 people, and I don't know if they pay their mods, but I don't know if you have to. You know?
I don't think you really have to, and like, unless
Until
it's,
you're
like,
getting to like 30,000 people.
even then, you don't have to pay your mods because like you're so big, people will want to do it for
That's
free.
true. Yeah, you don't have to, but it might be nice to do.
Yeah,
You
yeah, you don't have to, but it is nice. There's like benefits and stuff.
know? Give them.
Weren't you doing like mod work today?
Me?
Yeah.
Like in what context?
You literally said in chat, you're like, I'm going over mod applications.
No, you asked me how do I pick new mods, and I said I do mod applications or just give people.
No,
who
because you
request it.
said you were doing mod applications.
No, I said that I when I need new mods, I get mod applications.
Why'd you bring up mods then?
You asked me.
No, you said you were doing mod stuff. I
I
said, hello
didn't.
there, Hina Bobina. Nice to see you. What are you doing? And you're like, I'm doing mod stuff.
No, mod stuff. I was modding Dark Souls 3.
Oh, like,
Like modifications to the game, not like.
oh,
modding.
I just assumed it was like streamer stuff.
Okay. No, okay, I understand. We're that's okay. Yeah.
You did ask your. Oh, okay, you were just modding. I thought you didn't like Dark Souls.
I do. I don't like Dark Souls 2.
What's the difference?
Dark Souls 2 has bad boss design and bad area design and bad enemy layout.
Oh, and Dark Souls 3 is like a million times better?
Yeah. Maybe not a million times better, but it's way more fun.
Mmm.
Because Dark Souls 2 is a game that's based around PvP, and it was fun in its heyday, but it is dead online now, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I just assumed you were doing like mod stuff. It's like, man, I need to get some more mods because we never have enough people online to shout out people. Yeah, I have to do it myself.
I don't seriously mod for anybody. Like,
well,
I
you
have
shouldn't.
mods
You're a
for
content
channels.
creator. That's not your
Yeah,
job.
exactly. When I first became a content creator, I was a mod for someone, and they were like, why are you spending your time streaming instead of modding for my channel? You shouldn't be streaming when I'm
They
streaming."
seriously said that?
Yes, they did.
What the hell?
Yeah, I've met a lot of really not nice people.
Freaking diva.
I know, right? It's okay.
That's so funny. I want to meet people like that. Everybody I know is like nice.
Oh, wow. I can introduce you.
I want to know some like absolutely terrible people so that I can just like get to know them in friendly terms.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely not laugh at them.
Learn what makes them tick.
No, actually, I know someone who was like, whatchamacallit?
I've got some for real tea about VTuber stuff though, if you ever wanna know, because I've been around for a while.
For realty? What does that mean?
Like some crazy shit that's happened and insane people.
Gossip?
Yeah.
I'd fucking love to hear it. Not on stream. though.
Probably shouldn't. Yeah, obviously.
Not on stream.
Legally speaking, on stream publicly, I love every VTuber ever. Haha, smile. Emoji.
Yeah, me
No one
too.
has
I
ever
love
done anything
everybody.
wrong or bad.
I have nothing but good things to say about everyone.
Exactly. I have nothing but good things to say about everybody. Smile.
That's not your brand. Nobody's gonna
What's
believe
my
you.
brand?
Your brand is definitely not that.
What is my brand? I'm nice.
Actually, I only started watching you like a week ago, so I don't know.
I'm nicer than Mary, at least.
Are you nicer than Mary?
On stream, yes.
Oh yeah, Mary's like super mean to her chat, so like that's not really.
It's a really low bar.
That's a low bar, yeah. If you're just like,
I think I'm pretty nice.
yeah, you seem fine when
Thank
it comes
you.
to chat. The thing is, if you're too mean to chat, they'll like get sad.
Yeah, I know, right? If anything, they're mean to me.
Yeah, exactly.
can't believe that's the dichotomy. It's either they're mean to you or you're mean to them.
Have you ever had times where like chat pisses you off like truly, and you just like
Yes.
don't talk to them for a bit?
Yes. I have had a couple of instances. Like I've had some joke instances, but I have had some genuine instances where I was like really genuinely mad and I had to like step away for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever and calm down.
Mm-hmm. I remember one time chat
that's-
pissed me off so much, I just didn't read chat for like 20 minutes. I just kept playing.
God, I know. It's so hard. It's so hard being us.
Yeah, then I went back and was like, okay, guys, I'm done being mad.
All right, guys, I've calmed down. I'm
I've-
ready for you to apologize to me.
Yes, I'm ready for your apology.
Yeah, exactly.
How
What is
dare you
your-
guys?
What is the pool of random sounds you can pull from?
Well, I said the pool myself. It's just a whole bunch of VTuber ones. I thought I was gonna add some more to it, and I got lazy and I never did.
There's an AI text to speech you can use now. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
So like when people donate or give you bits or whatever, they can choose different artificial intelligences to read it out, and one of them is like Obama.
Mm-hmm.
You can have Obama read out your messages.
Oh my
We've
god.
got Linus Tech Tips, Ben Shapiro, SpongeBob SquarePants.
I want a SpongeBob one.
Yeah. It's
That sounds
really
awesome.
funny. It's really cool. It's called TTS Monster. If you would be interested in having SpongeBob SquarePants read out.
I do want SpongeBob, but the thing is, that sounds like a pain in the ass to set up.
It really isn't. It's not like that hard. All you have to do. So do you use like Streamlabs or Stream Elements?
Yeah.
You just get. You know where the token thingy is?
I don't know what that is. What token?
It's your JWT token.
What's that?
Have you never done a subathon?
No.
A JWT token is basically it gives info about like when you get bits or subscriptions or donations or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that like an external program can do something with it, like in the context of a subathon, it adds to the timer, or for this AI thing, it's whenever you get a donation, it will read it out in text to speech, right?
Yeah.
So you just get your JWT token, and then you go to your dashboard, and you can change everything, and then you just add it as a browser source in OBS. And
Mm-hmm.
that's basically it.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah. You can add a bunch of sounds. You can have like thwomps from Mario.
But the thing is, though, sometimes chat pisses me off. It's all like,
Yeah.
I turn that stuff off. Like, there's still a bunch of redeems I haven't turned back on yet.
Any of my stuff on.
Yeah. So it's like, I keep thinking like, what if I'm in a bad mood and chat just uses it to piss me off?
That's like the basis of my stream.
No, but the
It's like,
basis of
yeah.
my stream is to like create clips for the clip channel.
Oh, you're so right. That's so true, bestie.
Yeah,
My
so
purpose of my stream is to make a bunch of sound and noise.
yeah, like, you know, our whole like purpose for streamings are slightly different.
Yeah, I would say that that's accurate. Yeah, we have different end goals.
Yeah, exactly. I have the clip channel, and you have your. Do you have a clip channel?
I did, but I need to take a break from that because
Cause what?
other stuff's coming up. Haha. It's
What
not
stuff?
that I can't afford to pay my editor.
Oh no, dude! I have two clippers, who I send my VODs to, and they do an excellent job with their clips. However, they don't make enough.
Yeah.
So I also just do my own as well. And I put out 2 clips a day,
So
and it helps so much.
does it?
It's so ridiculously helpful. It's like the best thing you can do as a streamer is just to put out tons of clips. it's like the free advertisement. Like the clips are actually just advertisements for your stream, especially if you build your streams around being clippable, which is what I do.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like a market strategy. You know, because like
I don't know.
the best thing
I'm
you can
just
do
like
as
a
a content
guy.
creator is think about how to market yourself better.
I'm just like a dude. I'm just out here.
I know you're out there existing, but you have to know how to do everything. You can't just have one skill set if you're going to do this professionally.
My skill set is that I shit loud. I don't know.
The thing is, you do have a nice like leg up over everyone else because you're entertaining. You have
Thank you.
you have the Riz. Riz is charisma,
I
right?
don't know what Riz means.
I'm pretty sure Riz is charisma. Have they told me that? I don't know 100% know. you're charismatic, which is honestly a huge boost. Like so many people are.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to be mean or anything, so I'm just not going to
okay.
finish that thought.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, there's a reason a lot of streamers don't really take off. You know.
Yeah, it's because the thing for most content creators is that the reason why they're not successful isn't because of the quality of their content necessarily. It's because of like luck and connections and a million other factors that are out of your control. So you got to try and take everything that you can and put it into your control, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why people do things like clipping and you know, trying to put as much content out there as possible. But
Yep.
I try I try to do clips and stuff on my own, but
But
makes me really sleepy.
because it's boring and arduous.
Yeah,
Sure is.
it is. I would rather invade people's streams and just be like, hey, I'm in your chat, let me on your stream.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
It's so much fun.
It's
I go
fun,
in their
it's
chat and I'll
exciting.
just spam stupid shit and they'll ban me for a little bit. No, time me out. Excuse me, not ban.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I come back and it's like, okay, I've calmed down. Let me on your stream.
Well, so yeah, that's the thing, is that as a content creator, if you want to be successful, you need to be well connected. But even then, if you're well connected, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be successful. The thing is that as a content creator is that there's no guaranteed recipe for success. You could hypothetically be doing everything right, you know, for success and still not see it if shit just doesn't go your way. So,
Yeah, that's true to an extent, but also there's so much you have to do and there's so much like nuances to everything and there's no like manual on it
no,
that
there is not.
it's like so fucking hard because
It
you have
is.
to know how to do like you
Yeah,
have to be
market yourself.
entertaining. You have to
be
know how to
entertaining.
edit. You have to know how to
Yes.
market yourself, which is really
Yes.
fucking hard.
Yes.
And like you have to know how to connect with people,
Yes.
network and stuff.
Yes.
And you have to like learn the ins and outs of like 3 different social media platforms.
Yes.
And then of course
I
you have to
would-
keep those connections up and then you know, you have
Yes.
to work with your editors. There's just so much on top of, and you have to be good at everything. You can't be bad at any of those things.
You can be bad at some of those things.
No.
Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Name one.
You don't have to be your own video editor.
It helps. to
It
know how to
helps, but
edit.
you don't have to do that.
You should learn how to video edit. If you're
don't
a
want
content,
to.
if you're a streamer, you need to learn how to fucking video edit.
It's boring.
It is boring. Not everything
You
is
are
fun.
Right, though. You are right though, because like Mary does that.
Yeah, like I have 2 clippers and I still make clips. And like I run 6 channels and I have a whole bunch of whatchamacallit, I have like 30 employees.
That's a lot of employees. I thought that I was going hard because I had one.
Yeah, I have like, you know, I do a lot when it comes to this scene and I still edit my own clips.
That's crazy.
And it works. It's so successful. Like at my height, I was like averaging like 1,000 viewers a stream.
Zam.
And I like just started streaming like a year ago. I've been
That's
streaming
true.
for at least exactly a year, like a couple weeks ago. Like it's my 1 year anniversary.
31 employees. I need a job.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
And it was working. Like my formula, it was a huge success because like people thought I was only good because of the top tens, but the streams are also doing super well too. Like those are not like transferable skills.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, so I feel like that they're.
Well, I mean, there is some transferable skills in that. It's just like, not everyone who makes a top 10 channel is going to be a good streamer too.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of people where it's like they make really good edited content, but they're not good streamers. So it's like you don't need to do everything, right?
Mhm.
You don't. If you're a content creator, you don't need to stream if it's not fun for you and you don't like to do it and whatever.
Exactly. But the thing is, I did start streaming and I was very successful with it
Yeah.
because I did all these things. And the only reason it stopped being successful was literally because like my friend died and I was just too sad.
400 people on average watching you. That's.
It used to be double this on average.
But that's still so much better than like 99.9% of Twitch.
Oh my god. I'm a failure.
You're not! What are you talking about?
I'm a big failure. I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
Literally dead channel.
Yeah, dead channel. Dead channel.
We have all these dead people in here. Actually, dead channel.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, the thing is, I actually thought my channel was like small.
Yeah.
So I would talk to other content creators as if we were all equals.
Yeah.
People with like less than 100 concurrent viewers.
Uh-huh.
And I was so surprised when I found out that they thought of me as like a big channel.
Yeah, right?
I was like honestly like felt like betrayed a little bit. I was like, what? What do you mean?
I feel extra weird because for me, I'm just like a person who's fucking around, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like I just wanted to be friends with you people.
I do everything myself.
I do too, but I also hire help.
Yeah, I don't. The closest thing I do to hiring help is be like, Mary, could you help me? Mary, can you?
Can she edit?
Help me? Yeah, she can edit a little bit, but mostly for like when I need her to like, I'm like, can you help me make this? Can you help me make this?
Yeah.
JPEG transparent. I can't figure it out.
That's so easy.
I know. Really stupid.
No, actually, if you don't know what you're doing, that is very difficult. Actually.
It is really hard if you don't know anything.
Uh huh. Oh yeah, you got to be good at photo editing too. I forgot about that. That's a completely different skill set from from video editing.
The reason why I'm a successful streamer is probably just because of the fact that I am charismatic and I do network really well.
Yeah, you are hella charismatic. I don't know how well you network though, but like if you say you're good at it, I'll just believe you.
I know a lot of people.
Do you really?
Not as, yeah.
Well, so do I, but like, I don't know how many do you know in comparison to me. Would you be able to field a 15-man Among Us collab with a week's notice?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, me too. High five.
High five.
We both are chronically online.
I've been trying to. So I also like to arrange collabs, which I think is a really big. Biggest thing for me that I think also works in my favor is that I'm not afraid to reach out to people first and be like, hey, what's up? And like actually arrange collabs. Be like, hey,
I always reach out first.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, yeah, I get that too. I also like create shows specifically designed for collaborations.
Yeah, that's also a good idea too.
Rather than just like, hey, let's collab and play a game together, I guess, whatever.
Yeah. Something that's actually like designed to help.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had like a shoot earlier today. Like a friend asked me, it was like, hey, someone going through. Oh, I probably shouldn't say it. But what if? Oh. No, they're not on stream. No, I probably shouldn't say it. But like, I have shows and stuff. I hire people.
Yeah. I just like, I don't know. I like to fuck around and find out. Yeah.
You just like get by on pure charisma alone.
I don't think it's necessarily that.
It sounds like you would benefit from having a content manager. who like
Yes.
helps you out with all the other stuff.
Yeah, I would.
Like if you joined like a corporation.
I've thought about that so much, but corporate VTubing is also really hard.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Like, people have this perception that corporate VTubing is like easy street, and it is not at all.
Hmm.
You will bust your ass as a fucking corporate VTuber.
It seems. Do you think whatchamacallit, being a corporate VTuber would be harder than what I do?
Like in
any
actual
capacity.
work sense, I think that it would be. So the thing is that in a mental health sense, maybe, right? Do you think that it would be worse? Like, do you think that you would feel worse right now if when a stream or a video underperformed, you had a manager coming to you and saying, this underperformed, you need to find a way to fix it?
I mean, I already do that to myself.
Yeah, I know you do it to yourself, but it would also, I feel like it would make it worse if it was I do it to myself too, but like,
I don't
feel like it
know.
would
Like,
make it
I
worse if
don't care about other people's authority.
you don't.
Like,
Well, then maybe that's why you're a person who's suited to not being a
yeah.
corporate VTuber. You
I don't know. It's just whatchamacallit. It seems like it wouldn't be that hard compared to what I do already.
I also think that you're a special case because most VTubers don't set out to be. They don't set out to have like 6 YouTube channels and also stream and do a bunch of other stuff, right? Most VTubers.
They
stream.
should.
They just stream, you know?
They have to do all this other stuff, otherwise you won't succeed.
I mean, you can succeed with just streaming.
You can, but that's very hard.
Is it?
You're basically playing on hard mode for no reason.
Well, I don't know. I also feel like maybe success isn't that easily boiled down, right?
What would you define success as?
I would define success as being emotionally fulfilled by the things that you do in your life.
Like, you enjoy doing your job?
Yes.
And that's it?
Happy. Yeah. That'd be success.
Oh, well then I easily have success.
Well, alrighty then.
But what about money?
What about money?
How much do you need on top of that?
I'll find a way, dude. As long as I got a 60-pound bag of rice and I can afford rent, I'll find a way.
So your success would be you love what you do and also can afford rent and a 60-pound bag of rice?
That is the definition of purest success, yes.
The purest success.
Purest success is being able to afford a 50-pound bag of Nishiki brand rice.
But what about if you have an emergency?
If I have an emergency, I'll just die.
Like, remember my dog had a vet emergency and his bills were like $10,000. And I was like, it's a good thing I'm successful because this is not going to break the bank.
Well, that's when I would just die. If I get into a
It's
car
your
crash,
dog,
they take
though.
me- No, well, I'm sorry. That's why I don't have any pets, okay? I can't afford to have that kind
I don't have pets either, but like, other people had them.
Other people had them and you did that for them?
Yeah.
That's such a nice thing to do.
Well, it's because, whatchamacallit, I've known them like since they were puppies.
Aw.
You would do that too.
If I could, yeah, but I don't have $10,000 to spend on someone else's
Well,
dog.
I mean, maybe if you redefined your thing of success.
It's not that simple. You can't just make shit. I don't know.
What do you mean? Maybe there's more layers to it than just having fun?
No, there's not. The only thing that matters is having fun.
You can have fun with a hobby. It doesn't need to be your job.
Well, it can be both if you live in the best world.
That's what I do.
Yeah, exactly. So then what's the problem?
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things you have to do to get to my level.
Yeah, I know.
And it's harder than being a corporate VTuber.
I don't know if that's necessarily true in all ways.
Wait, why? Why?
I
It feels like you have something you want to say.
well, because it's hard.
In what way?
I don't know. How would you feel if you had to go fucking take a piss on stream and you forgot to mute your mic? And like 500,000 people isolated the audio of you farting. It became like a huge meme.
You mean like, what if people just spread lies about you or cancel you or do
It
those
wasn't even lies. It was just, it was reality.
make fun
that
of you based on things you
farted.
do? Oh my god, that'd be so terrible if that happened. I'm so glad it doesn't happen to me already.
I know, right? It's so great that
That'd be
everybody-
crazy.
everyone
Oh my
just
god,
loves-
you mean like people make up shit about content creators or just
Yeah,
make
no.
fun of them?
It's so great that everybody just likes you and doesn't ever
I
say
know. I'm
anything
so happy that
untrue.
everybody loves me and doesn't make fun of me online.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think I'd be able to handle that because that doesn't happen to me at all currently.
Well,
You're right. I don't think I could be a corporate VTuber. It's
there's also information about corporate VTubing that I think you would agree that makes it harder. But I can't share that publicly.
This sounds like a fun conversation to have off stream
Yeah, it does.
because there's also things I'd like to say too that I can't say on stream.
Exactly. You can't say it.
Okay.
You can't say things.
I'll probably forget
Not
though.
NDAs don't exist. Well, I don't want to be mean, so I want.
For me, it's literally like NDAs, yeah.
Yeah, non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure agreements because of all the companies I work with.
Yeah, your job seems hard.
Yeah.
I'm glad I get to just fuck around.
Yeah, you just fuck around. You know, you have all the upsides with none of the downsides, except for maybe a little bit of money problems. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny though. Again, as long as I can afford a bag of rice, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but you don't have any money for emergencies or to expand.
Yes, I do because I'm not Mary.
Mary? Oh! I thought you said because I'm not married. I was like, wait, what? Why would that matter?
I do. That's the beauty. I mean, it depends, right? Because as a content creator, for most things, like, if streaming is your main source of revenue, you can't guarantee certain things. So,
Like what?
like income. You can't guarantee that, you know, someone's gonna come into your stream and be like, hey, here's $500 because I like you, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why you have to make a clip channel.
I have a clip channel and it's a huge money sink.
My clip channel was pure profit. It made $5,000 a month as soon as I started it.
But you already had a basis, though.
Yeah, I did. That had nothing to do with my stream personality.
I don't believe you that it can just be successful right off the bat.
I am just a genius.
You're a genius.
I'm
Will you
just-
share. Will you rub your tentacles on me and maybe some of your talent will rub off?
It's not talent. I have zero talent when it comes to this. I have like anti-charisma. It's just
Yeah.
years of experience and hard work.
I believe it.
Unlike you, Mrs. Pure Talent.
I'm not talented. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what all talented people say.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the thing is, even if you
I-
are talented, you still have to build off of it. Like, talent only matters
Yeah,
at an
right.
amateur level.
Yes. This
Like,
is true.
everybody who's like you think is really talented at content creation also has tons of work put into it. In like
Yes.
some other way that you probably don't know about. Like for me, the reason I can like talk on stream and everything is because I worked at an entertainment place for 5 years. So
Yeah,
I used to give
exactly,
like
right.
speeches to people every day.
Exactly. I was a theater kid, which is why I can talk.
Yeah, and most people were theater fucking kids.
Or just something like that, right? Where it's
Yeah, like I have a friend who
like,
worked at like
"Oh,
a
it's
maid
easy,
cafe.
You just play video games all day on stream. That's easy.
It's
You know?
literally if all you do is just play games with like nothing else, and you just like ignore chat.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking watch you unless you're a pro gamer.
Yeah. You gotta be charismatic. You gotta be an entertainer. You gotta be able to interact.
Yeah, and it's like, how do you be charismatic? It's like, well, he's got to be born with it, right? No, you can train it.
Learn it to a
You
certain
can learn
extent.
it. Yes. You
But,
don't. You're not born boring.
Yeah.
Because like I have a naturally monotone voice. Like I am on hard mode.
That's why you're so suited to the top tens, though.
I spent so much time developing my voice for that. If you watch any of my earlier videos, they're awful. Like the narration is just terrible.
Uh-huh.
It's only like because I spent so many years developing it that it sounds like, oh yeah, this is definitely a voice for these kinds of videos.
Yeah. You trained.
Yeah, I trained for it. Like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How much did you... Oh, you did your theater stuff. You also trained for it, too.
I did theater stuff. I've always been a very outspoken kind of person. And I've always wanted, like, an outlet for that, and I never really found that until I started streaming. I was like, oh, okay, this is a place where, like, all of the things about me that, like, people are like, oh, you're too loud, you talk too much, you do this, you know, whatever. It's actually, like, a positive instead of, you know, something that people think I need to change. Right?
Yeah, like, I have a friend who's also a VTuber.
Yeah.
She's very loud.
Yes.
And, whatchamacallit, I met them IRL, too. And they're just as loud in real life.
Yes,
and I was like, I totally get it. I get why people like would make fun of you in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
But why it's also super suited for streaming though.
Yeah.
Because like it's so like out of the ordinary. People are not normally like that loud.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Where I feel like for streaming, like people want to see things that aren't ordinary. People want to see things that are different. You know.
Yeah, because like if you want to see someone who has a perfectly average person's personality, go watch a pro player.
Yeah, right.
The pro player personality.
Yeah, go watch like I don't know. But he's even got weird stuff about it.
Well, Asmongold's not a pro player. He's just like entertaining.
Just a weird guy.
Yeah, he's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's true. Germa's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of them, they all have like their little thing, but like pro players.
If you want to watch, if you want to watch like pure average personality type content, you want to go watch a girlfriend experience streamer.
I don't think I've ever met one before.
Really?
Do you know one?
Yes, I do. I know a few VTubers who are like that.
Although
I'm not gonna lie though, like it must be hard to be like an ASMR girlfriend experience streamer and just have like people commenting on your Twitter posts like, mommy, I want to suck your milkers. Like I can't mentally or emotionally deal with the idea of that, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they sign up for.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's not easy, right?
No, not at all.
Like I don't think anything about content creation is easy, right?
No. It's
like
so much
even if
work.
even if I'm talented or whatever and I don't edit videos, I still feel like
You need to make clips.
I do.
You just said you don't.
I have someone that makes clips for me, okay?
Must be hard for Meow. Meowie's whatchamacallit? Just not a GFE streamer.
Yes. GFE is very specific.
Yeah, it's like a very specific thing. Like they could be like GFE like adjacent and like have some of the elements.
Yeah.
But like that's just, you know, business practice.
Yeah, people just want to be entertained.
Yeah. You just like give the audience what they want. Like when you guys asked me to call you worthless.
Exactly.
You know, that could be like that's something like BFE streamers do.
Yeah. GFE is kind of weird, but I mean, clearly there's a market for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know people actually like liked it for reals until I met like some of my friends who were super into it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
hey, if that's what you're into.
Clearly people gotta, you know, do stuff.
Yeah, you do what you do. I ain't judging.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I too like weird stuff.
Yeah, you put
Like
in the
World of Warcraft.
Ugh.
What?
World of Warcraft, dude.
I love World of Warcraft.
I have a love-hate relationship with World of Warcraft.
Why?
Because I played it with too many exes in the past.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Bragging about having exes.
I'm not bragging, it's just a fact.
It's just the fact that you have these
Yeah.
things.
It's just a fact that I've had disappointing relationships with terrible men in the past. Oh, so something so to be jealous of.
Wow, imagine having an ex.
Yeah. GFE is girlfriend experience stream.
Oh yeah, it's his girlfriend experience. It's like they pretend to be your girlfriend.
Yeah. It's like ASMR, your girlfriend plays League of Legends in the corner while you do whatever, while you jack off and cry. I don't know.
Terrible relations with men, just like logs. Oh my god. The reason I don't have any male friends is because I had so many terrible experiences with guys.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you can relate to that.
Did they like throw you down the stairs?
No.
Okay.
Were you thrown down the stairs?
No, but something equally as bad happened.
Physical violence?
No, we did the do, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was not done yet, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
And they were. And while I was still, trying to get there,
Yeah.
they got up and left and built a Magic the Gathering deck. So, like, come on, what could you be missing out on, right?
Oh my god.
It's so embarrassing.
So he got.
And, like, they did, when I had to talk to them after, I was like, you do realize that that's not, like, the right thing to do, right? And they were like, what are you talking about? Well, I thought that I did that, and I was like, no.
Oh my god.
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, isn't it?
Wait, how is that? I mean, yeah, I guess that is a negative experience, but I was
Yeah.
expecting something a little bit worse than that, to be honest.
Other stuff that I won't talk about also, but
Yeah, on stream, I get you.
yeah, but
All
but
of the stuff I
that's-
have, I can talk about on stream because it's not that bad.
Yeah. What about same guy said poggers during?
I want to do that. That sounds funny.
Why? That's awful.
That sounds funny.
It's awful. It's bad.
I'm gonna make sure that happens.
God. I hope that
It'll probably never happen, so don't worry about it.
you're giving up.
I'm not giving up. It's just like, I have a 0% success chance.
You could go hire a hooker.
Paying for it? No
Yeah.
thanks.
Go to Amsterdam and pay $50.
No. There's no fun in that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like buying a first place medal.
You can just go buy a trophy and get it engraved to your
Yeah, you can, but it's not the same. Like, what's the point if you have to pay for it? Wait, what? Do you not agree?
No, sorry, I was doing a business thing actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
At
I'm
3
getting
in the
a new
morning?
model. Yes.
Oh,
People
yeah.
are crazy. VTubers are insane. They don't sleep.
That's true.
Yes.
What you said about paying? What?
Pain.
Here's the secret. All first place medals are bought. It just depends if you paid someone else for something else. I mean, I get, like, if you buy, like, professional, like, coaches and stuff and blah, blah, blah. But you still have to earn it.
Yeah. I guess.
It's
But like
it's like semantics. You're just you're not
culture
you're arguing
is
against
a lot
the.
more important in terms of like, in terms of like success instead of like genetics or whatever.
Culture? Wait, what are you talking about?
Like I read a like news article about how the reason why Kenya produces more like gold medal winning Olympic runners than almost any other country in the world is because running is ingrained into the culture of Kenya, because people don't have cars or horses or anything else. People run to get where they need to go. So it makes more sense that they would find more, like truly exceptional runners if running is ingrained into the culture of the country, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But, like, what's the point?
You still gotta work.
Yeah, you still gotta work for it. Even if it's part of your culture, you still gotta work hard.
Yeah. You gotta work hard, work lard, hergard.
Yeah, sometimes, like, a culture can make you a harder worker than someone without.
That's also true, yeah.
Like, if you grew up with everything handed to you, you're probably not gonna be as hard as a worker as someone who had to, like, fight for everything.
Oh, it's the fluffles.
No, they're sheep token.
They're little creatures.
They're little dudes.
They're little creatures.
Wait, how come I can't summon out Shiraig?
I don't know what's going on. I've just been seeing cards happening. It's looked like you lost a lot.
Shut up.
What a loser!
No, embarrassing.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt. You make me sick, you big baby.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, right. I use Dogmatic Punishment. That's why I can't do it.
Hazukashi.
You know what that
be
means?
Sure everything will go your way even if you train your life. Yeah, exactly. Like, as a content creator, you could be doing everything possible for your success and still not be successful sometimes.
Well, the thing is, you could also think you're doing everything right.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm doing
people...
everything right. I'm networking, I'm editing, I'm marketing myself, and nobody watches my streams. And it's like, dude, you just grind mobs and WoW for 8 hours. You never speak to chat.
Yeah.
Of course no one's watching your boring ass stream.
Yeah. There's like a pretty famous meme in the VTubing community where it's like, wow, I loved your stream so much. I liked it when you played Apex Legends for 8 hours and didn't talk to chat or interact with anyone, and only ever talked to complain about how bad your team was. And I'm like, wow, that's so true, bestie.
It's so true. It's like some people, they'll be like, I've done everything I could think of. And it's like, and nothing works. And sometimes I look into this stuff and like, yeah, they are actually like doing, like a lot of the stuff. They're not doing it all correctly, but like they are doing it.
Yeah.
But that's because like they're amateurs. They don't like, know the correct way to do all that kind of stuff yet.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have the experience.
Yeah, they don't have the experience. That's why I have like a series of like videos that I send to like some of my friends. They need help with like some of that stuff. It's like, here's how to do titles and thumbnails correctly.
Yeah. You gotta do the red circle. you gotta
no,
say,
there's like a point in it that says like, don't do this shit.
World of Warcraft gone sexual? Question mark?
No, it's like very specific because like, stuff that'll work in other fields don't really work in everything else.
Yeah, that's true. It's
like,
also,
you can tell someone like
doesn't
know what they're doing if they do like their red circle shit.
Yeah, right. Well, so it's like, if you want, so that's something that I have actually noticed with the clips that I upload to YouTube and TikTok, where it's like on TikTok, different things are successful than on YouTube, obviously, but on YouTube specifically for YouTube Shorts, people want to see certain things, especially from VTubers, right? People want to see VTubers, like, all of my best performing clips are like me saying like wacky, crazy shit, right? Because people want to see VTubers being crazy and chaotic and like talking about penis or whatever, right? And I'm more than happy to deliver. I talk about penis all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, I would say that it's one of the defining features of my stream, is penis.
Good for you. That sounds hilarious.
And butthole.
Awesome. I'm glad I have this information.
Yeah. People will like come into my stream and they'll be like, what the heck? And I'm like, yeah. If you don't know,
Do you know Boofpack?
Yeah. I'm friends with the guy who made it.
Can you get an instrumentals from him?
I could probably get him, yeah.
I asked
Why?
Mari for it, and she said she couldn't get a hold of him.
He's the hardest person to get a hold of.
Yeah, that's
ever,
what
and
she said.
Like, so I have literally known this guy since he has had 6 beers.
Oh
right?
my god.
And like, but that's another thing, Duel, that I want to tell you about in the VTubing community that you might not know. Because how long have you been making content for?
10 years.
Yes. Most VTubers, it's their first foray into content creation. Mary
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
did not do anything before we started streaming 2 years ago, right? So we're
Wow.
babies.
You guys are
We're-
little babies to this.
We are babies.
How
compared to you.
cute.
And Aethel, Lord Aethelstan, the guy who made Booth Pack,
Mm-hmm.
was not a content creator at all before becoming a VTuber.
Whoa, he's very successful,
been-
isn't he?
Yes, he's been streaming for like about as long as Mary and I have.
Whoa, and he's already like big time.
Yes. But again, that goes back into what you were talking about earlier, how like people who are naturally better streamers are people who were like theater kids or like, you know, had to do public speaking, had to do whatever.
Yeah,
be able
they
to
had
present
transferable
themselves.
talents.
Transferable talents, and Aethel is a really good example of that because he has transferable talent because he was just a really naturally charismatic person. He was a personal trainer, so he had to be like able to talk to people and, you know, do that sort of thing. And he did digital music making, which is how he made Booth Pack. And,
Yeah,
you know,
like if he can make a song like that, it's like, yeah, he definitely has experience. Because that's not something you can do as an amateur.
yeah, for sure. And like he never did it for like money or anything for a long time. It was always just because it was something that he loved to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually that skill set transferred, you know, to doing what he does now.
Yeah. It's all transferable skills and stuff. I remember for like
But
the
yeah,
first 5
he's-
years, I didn't monetize my videos correctly.
Yeah.
Because I was so against like mid-roll ads. I was like, oh, you know, like I don't want to, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it because I like.
Oh my god, that took you 5 years. That's so beautiful.
And then I made like 5 times as much as finally. It was
You're
like
like, oh, that's why people do that.
literally 5 times as much. I was like, oh my god, I was a fucking stupid idiot.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, it was. Actually, like it was another content creator. I was in a call and they were talking about it. And like, so how do you do your ads and stuff? It's like, oh, just the normal ones, the one at the beginning. That's it. And they're like, dude, you need to add the other ones in. And I was like, I was so insulted. I was like, no.
No,
And we
I
had
don't
like a
wanna do
long
that.
conversation about it. He eventually like convinced me to do it. I was like, okay, I guess. It was like the best decision I ever made.
Oh Jesus, what? Oh fuck.
I didn't know any better.
No, sorry. I'm trying to do a business thing right now at 3 in the morning. Because VTubers don't know how to do anything. I do care if this person knows my content. I'm gonna make sure I know.
I can't hear what you're saying. You're mumbling.
No, it's okay. It doesn't need to.
You're talking really fast too.
Yeah. So what would you say if so? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You clearly are a very seasoned content creator.
Yeah.
What would you do if someone came to you and said, I want to be a content creator and I want it to be my job and I want to be successful at it? What do I do?
Uh-huh. What would you tell them?
What would you tell them? Yeah.
Oh, what's your niche?
Penis.
That's so fucking easy. Are you charismatic?
No. Okay.
No, I would start asking them questions. I need to know more about them first, because there's not
Need to
just
know
one
more
answer.
About them. Okay.
Yeah.
They're a man and they like to play Apex Legends.
Get fucked,
What would
idiot.
you tell them?
I'd say, okay, so first of all, what's the market like for Apex?
And they say, bro, it's so good. Look, this guy is streaming and he's got 20,000 people watching him play Apex.
I was like, yeah, you don't know his circumstances. We're talking about you here, though.
Yeah.
What would you do that would make you stand out from everyone else?
I would be really good at the game. Right now I'm bronze 3, but I'm really trying to get better.
It's like, oh, so you don't have any tournament tops. You see, in the streaming world, we have these things called professional athletes or professional entertainers. And if you don't have tournament tops, you need to be a professional entertainer.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
And he goes, and are you a professional entertainer? Like in your case, that you definitely have that. You're good to go.
Wow. Thank you.
And that's like such a huge step. Like you have such an advantage over so many other people. Like it's crazy.
I mean, yeah, but I also feel really sad whenever I see like my friends and they're not as successful, and I'm like, but I want them to be, but I don't know how, like, what to say or do, and I don't want to be mean, right?
Oh, I know exactly what to say, and I tell them, and they're like, "That's too much work."
Oh, okay. Can you tell me what to tell them so I can tell them?
No, it's very specific because like I do know what to do, but a lot of what to do is just to throw a whole bunch of shit at the wall and see which one sticks.
Yeah, I know, right?
But like I can give you like a better like gauge of what to throw at the wall.
Yeah, for
Instead
sure.
of like if you think, oh, I can just try everything, I don't know where to start. It's like, well, I can give you options of where to start. It is no guarantee that all of them will work, but you do need to try all of them.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta just try and do it. You gotta try and see and do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
But
But you have to know like what to try. Like that's gonna be such a daunting thing because like if you get into this, you don't know anything, you don't have no experience, like you just think like it's impossible. Like it's nothing I can do.
yeah, right?
Unless you get super lucky and the one thing you try just happens to work out.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine that being your circumstance.
I know, right? But if you
Wow,
have
that'd be
experience,
crazy.
like, many things you can possibly try.
Yeah.
And the great thing about, starting this content creation thing is the only thing you lose is time.
Yeah, right? Exactly, and my time is worthless.
Oh my god. I mean, time is valuable, but it's like, it's not like you're going to die if you fail.
No, I will.
No, you won't.
If I don't get to be as popular as Soda Poppin', I'm gonna die.
Isn't Soda Poppin' a World of Warcraft streamer?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, that's kind of a high bar. What
Yeah.
I would suggest to this hypothetical streamer
Yes.
is find a niche.
Yeah.
That's always the first thing I ask is like, what is your niche? Some people are like, well, I'm a variety streamer. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, let me tell you something.
What's your niche within variety streaming?
I have never seen a variety streamer succeed before.
There are successful.
No.
variety
There are
streamers.
successful variety streamers. You're correct. Me personally,
Yeah.
in the 10 years, out of all the people I've met who started out, I've never met a variety streamer who succeeded.
So, yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, where it's like, I think that going back to like the pro thing, where they're like just like a normal guy, but they're really good at the game, right? You see like a lot of people who are like professional esports guys, like professional League of Legends players, is what I would see, and
Yeah.
they try to pivot to variety content, and then they're not like funny or entertaining.
Yeah,
at all.
because they
People
don't have
only
the
wanted to watch
professional
them
entertainer vibe.
because of they were good at League of Legends, right? And then they always have to pivot back to League because they aren't successful without it.
Yep.
And like, I'm a variety streamer, but I still have like a niche within variety, right? I'm a gamer. I don't know if you know that about me.
I actually don't know what your niche is.
I play a lot of action games and Souls-likes and retro games.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a niche.
Yes.
Like
So,
Mari's
like-
niche is just being a just talking streamer.
Yeah. Mary's niche is that she talks all the time. In terms of games, though, she does usually play like Nintendo games.
It's funny, whenever she actually starts playing a game, I think her viewership goes down a little bit.
Yeah. That's normal for almost every streamer, except for me. Whenever I start playing the game, my viewership.
Well, not for me. People like watching me play games.
For a lot of streamers, though, her viewership does go down when the game starts.
Yeah.
I don't know why people want to watch me play video games so much.
Wait, you said your views go down when you played the game too?
No, they go up when I play the
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because like your niche is probably like actually playing the games.
game. Yeah, my niche is that, I don't know, I'm a VTuber and I'm actually kind of good at video games.
That is a good niche because most people like one of their selling points like I'm a VTuber and I'm bad at video games. Lol,
Yeah, I
come watch
know.
me play.
Lol, come watch me fail at this Dark Souls boss
Yeah,
for
come watch
8
me fail.
hours.
It's like, you better be really entertaining. because
Yeah,
that
right?
is everyone else on this platform.
Yeah. My niche is that, hey, come watch me beat Bloodborne in 10 hours. I guess.
Yeah, my niche within like Yu-Gi-Oh specifically is that I just actually play a variety of decks.
Yeah, instead of like just top meta stuff.
Yeah,
or
instead of just
whatever.
top meta, I've seen so many like other like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers come on and they try streaming, and they just play meta deck all day. And it's like there's nothing more boring than just watching someone just rank up and master duel with a meta deck.
That sounds really boring.
It is like all of the most successful streamers in this niche don't do that.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh niche.
Yeah, within the Yu-Gi-Oh niche, you have to like. There's even niches within the niche. Some
I
things
know,
just
right?
perform better than other things.
Exactly. And like I feel self-conscious. Like I was talking on stream the other day. I was like, there are fucking people who play Souls-like games and they're so fucking good at them. They can literally beat every single game in the franchise in a row without getting hit a single time, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm not good at these games. Like, what are you talking about? You're better than like almost every other VTuber I've ever watched play this game or whatever.
That is like an accomplishment though.
I guess.
Because like I'm not an actual professional, Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't actually go to events or anything.
Well, yeah, of course not.
Like people like to watch it just because I do it differently than everyone else. And your thing is like different enough where apparently it stands out.
Yeah, I guess.
Which is
I don't
all
know.
you need.
I guess you just need to be different enough.
Yeah, you just need to be
But-
different enough because like no one wants to watch the same shit all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, but that's also where like the entertainment aspect comes
Oh,
in.
you also have to
I
be entertaining too. Yeah, like if I was
Yeah.
just my, top 10 persona on streams, no one would watch.
Yeah, right. It's like you gotta have. I don't know. There's a lot of factors that go into someone's success, and I don't really think it's just one. You can boil it down to just one.
Yeah, it's more like there's a lot of factors, and then there's factors within those factors too.
Yeah, for sure. There's like, oh yeah, you're entertaining, but you don't know the direction for your stream. Like, oh, one day you're playing Valorant, and the next day you're playing like an indie JRPG, and the next day you're playing.
Oh no.
The next day you're playing like fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, even if you, because like we call it, I remember I had a friend recently. She started like a brand new stream just as an experiment, where she just started a brand new stream doing the same thing she usually does, but just on a brand new account with like a different VTuber model. And she had like 0 viewers for like the first 2 hours. And like that was it. And the thing is, I think she's very entertaining. So like if that was her first experience getting into it, just playing random games, and this person is actually very entertaining, it's kind of hard to be entertained as 0 viewers, and also
Yes.
impossible to just get people to watch in the first place to find that out.
For sure, yes. That's
So like
where,
even if you are entertaining, you still have to do the other stuff.
yes, that networking
Uh-huh.
is so. The way I always kind of categorize it is that like the reason why you have never seen a variety streamer be successful
Mm-hmm.
is because there needs to be some sort of unifying community that you can participate in and be a part of in order to meet other people and network, and then they can share their audiences with you, and then they'll watch you and you'll watch them, and you can become friends and you'll lift each other up in that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that variety streaming has somewhat found a niche in VTubing in itself, because VTubing itself is that kind of community, right? And then there's like subgenres within the VTubing community, like, oh, I'm a 4chan VTuber, I'm a fighting game VTuber, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel, and you know what? I feel like VTubers are very spoiled in a lot of ways, where people are like, I only have 20 I've been streaming for 2 weeks and I only have 20 viewers.
That's
I'll
so
never be
good for 2
successful."
weeks.
I know, right? And it's like, there are people who stream for years to 2 people.
Yeah.
Years.
Like when I first started, I had like 5 people. Like when I first
I
started, like
know.
10 years ago or something.
Oh, I know.
I had like 5 people, and like, I still know like some of them to this day because like we were so close because the only 5 people would show up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Some people stream for years and never get more than 5.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I saw an article about people who like stream for years and they never get more than they have 0 people who watch.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely things that they could be doing to change that.
There is. They just have to, like, you know.
Fucking talk to people.
Yeah, if you network with people, eventually you'll meet people like me who can, like, tell you what to do.
Yeah, that's also true, right?
Yeah, like, I'm not the only person who knows, like, what they're doing. I'm not the only person with experience. There's other people who will just tell you the exact same things I'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, networking is just very important for, like, getting information.
Yes, you need to get information. Networking is important. It's also, like, getting into other people's communities, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Like, the only reason I started streaming in the first place was to network.
Yeah.
Because, like, I did this for, like, years, you know, without, like, taking streaming seriously because I didn't need to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like, I was already successful on my own.
Yeah, you're like, oh, whatever, I'll just do streaming to fuck around. But then,
No, it wasn't even that. It was like I watched a podcast, and there was all these, like, Twitch streamers on there in the Yu-Gi-Oh community specifically, and they were all talking about their ways and methods that they formulated their stream in order to get a raid by this one big Yu-Gi-Oh streamer.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And I was like, wait, what? They were all talking about how they planned their whole day around it. They're like, yeah, sometimes he might raid me if I stream at this time because that's when he stops streaming. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, he raided me once and it was like such a big deal. And they were all just like, they were all just going off about how they can get a raid from this one big streamer.
This is true. That's true. I would say that, like, people definitely think like that, right? But the way I like to think about it is that, like, it's kind of like a raid train in a way, where it's like there are people who I never get to raid, but they always raid me because they end and I'm still streaming. And then I raid, like, Australian people, right? Because I end my stream at 3 or 4.
Yeah, because you stream so fucking late at night.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing. Otherwise, I would have never met you guys.
Yeah, exactly. If we
Because I stream at night too.
Yeah,
just because it's convenient for me.
Streaming late is awesome because I get to fucking go to bed at 4 in the morning. I get to go to bed when the sun rises.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but, like, anyways, the whole reason, like, you know, they were all talking about, like, how to get raids and stuff. And it's like, I didn't know people cared about that.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
at all.
Yeah.
Like, that was
As
just
a
a culture
streamer-
shock for me. And I was like,
But it's...
no, because, like,
so
also,
weird.
some, like, more context is, like, the prior year to that, I had tried to put together a big project. I was like, I'm going to put together, like, this big video. I need to hire a whole bunch of, like, editors and, like, script writers and, like, voice actors. So I started reaching out to people, and everybody ghosted me.
Oh.
Like, I couldn't get anyone to work for me. Like, I was offering them, like, you know, way above rate for, like, the jobs I was asking them for them.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll give you $500 to make, like, this 1-minute intro.
Uh-huh.
And it's the same intro you do for all your videos. Like, it's not even hard.
Yeah.
And he's like, nope. He's like, but I'm going to do this for free for this other streamer that I like. And I was like, my branding sucks. Nobody wants to work with me.
Yeah, that's the thing, too, is that, like, you could have the numbers, but then people just won't care if you're, like, not if you're not in with the cool kid.
Exactly. Like, I have the numbers, and I had the money to pay them, but I couldn't get anyone to work for me because I didn't have the connections. And that's like,
that's a big thing, like...
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god,
VTubing
I've been neglecting this. I need to get into the streaming shit because, like, they care so much about these raids, and it's like, I can do that. I know how to grow a stream.
Yeah.
I just never taken it seriously before. So I took it seriously, and it was immediately successful.
Yeah. Because, like... That is so true, though, because, like, it's something you see a lot in the VTubing community, because artists are, like, so integral to everything in VTubing.
Mm-hmm.
So then you see people and they're like, you know, they're like fucking, they'll basically only take clients who are, like, you know, in with certain groups because for whatever reason, right? Like
the connections.
Yeah, exactly. Like Iron Vertex, for example. You cannot get an Iron Vertex model unless you know someone who already has one and they, like, refer you to them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
so
the guest is Hina Bobina. I'll give her a shout out.
Hello, I'm Hina Bobina. I'm watching an advertisement for Jimmy John's right now because I'm not subscribed to the DuelLogs.
I'll give you a sub.
No, don't do that.
I'll do it later.
Thank you for do it when I'm not here and can't tell you not to.
Anyways, yeah, like networking and stuff. Like if I was to ever join like a big agency, the VTuber agencies, it would be just so I can have their contacts. Like I don't need the
That
other shit
is
they have, but I do
so
want their
true.
contacts.
Yes, this is very true. I would. That's a big reason why I've considered it, and I'm maybe still considering it, but like, I don't know. I just don't know if I have what it takes. You know?
What do you mean? It's so easy.
It's not easy to be a corporate VTuber.
It's the easiest thing in the world. You just have to like cut back on how much you talk about shits and farts and like you're
There's
good.
no way I could ever sacrifice that.
You could.
It's integral. It's not. I've applied to these people.
You watch
before, and they
Luxium, don't
care
you?
about me.
Have you seen what
Yeah.
Vox does on his streams?
Yeah.
Oh, and you think what you do is worse than that?
No.
See? Oh wow! Oh wow! Your creative freedom is in jeopardy if you get with,
Well, we'll have a talk, Mr. Logs.
with these people who.
We'll have a conversation.
I would love to have a conversation about this.
Yeah.
I can end stream right now and we can just talk about it.
Sure.
I'll do it. Who's on?
Do
oh,
it.
Mogu's still streaming?
Moten Dew?
Mogu.
Oh, Mogu. Like
Wow.
Chew?
Holy shit. You don't know who Mogu is?
No.
I found Mari through a Mogu raid.
Oh, really? Well, then I might know them tangentially if I look at them. I'm bad with names, but
Yeah, their name is literally just Mogu, nothing else. They have a 4-letter name.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah, it's so rare. She had to like message Twitch about it.
That's great.
And they just gave it to her.
That's nice.
When we playing HOTS? Oh, we can play HOTS again, Olner. I love HOTS.
Humor of the Sturm.
Yeah, but let me send you guys over to Mogu. Because I want to see what...
Well, the information that Hina Bobina has.
I need this info. You can ask Twitch for that? Yeah, you can just ask Twitch, I guess.
You can ask Twitch, and if you are a Twitch partner, they will actually respond to you instead of sending you an automated response.
I don't think she was a Twitch partner yet when she did that. She just like...
Wow, really?
She just asked and they gave it to her.
Holy shit, that's insane.
Yeah, Mogu's
What,
like...
she
she's
asked, like,
great.
Fugi?
I don't know how she did it. Like, Mogu, like, does some secretary work for me, too. So she just, like, knows these things.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, super exciting. Anyways, let's go over to Mogu. She's great.
Yeah.
You guys
I'm
will
sure.
love her.
Any friend of Mary Mary is a friend of mine.
Yeah, Mogu, like, rates her. Mari has rated her a few times, too.
Yeah.
Alright. And... they're gone.
They're all gone.